How about you all sit there quietly while I make dad noises?
Dad noises. Dad noises.
Ran over there and go to the John.
Welcome to Dad Noises, the podcast for dads, by dads, and one without a dad. I'm the one without the dad. My name is JP.
What's up, guys? It's Omar.
And in the building tonight, we have a special guest. This man has been oiled up with other men inside of a cage, half naked, wrestling around, touching each other, and doing weird stuff. No, actually, he's been in cage fights. He's probably climbed Everest. I'm pretty sure he's done something like that.
Yeah.
In the building. Primo Rick, and we call him Primo Rick because he's Omar's cousin.
Yeah. What's up, Primo Rick?
What's up, guys? Thanks for having me.
Yes, thanks for coming on. So I mentioned the cage fighting thing. Seriously, so you actually had some cage fights.
Hey, he's a pro fighter.
I have 9 professional cage fights.
Dang, 9, really?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
9-0, 7 knockouts in the first round.
Holy crap, 9-0?
Yeah.
Dang. So what weight class did you fight in?
I'm heavyweight, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've been heavyweight my whole life.
Holy crap. So what weight were you, so when you fought, what weight would you be at?
I would be around 220, 230.
Yeah, so you were 9-0. So what organization did you fight for?
I fought amateur. I fought for Ring Rulers, which is out of like Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi. I had a couple amateur fights, then I finally turned pro. And then I fought for Legacy and Garcia Promotions, which is Fury.
Okay, yeah, Fury. I'm familiar with Fury.
Yeah, I have 2 titles with Legacy, 2 heavyweight titles with Legacy, and then I had a couple fights with Fury, and then started working on the road because I'm a construction worker. Mm-hmm. So kind of gave it up for a little bit, got hurt, couldn't really fight. So it's been about 5 years since my last fight. But
wow.
Before I had, surgery, as we were talking earlier, I was actually trying to get ready for a fight late summer, early fall, but that's gonna be on the back burner for a little bit.
Dang. Okay, so you're still in the game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Where did you train out of?
Bushy Bond the entire time.
Nice.
Yeah, Bushy Bond, Houston, Texas.
Yeah, I know Valentina, she trains there when she comes into town.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
I've trained with her just a couple of times, and that's one mean woman.
She's a beast,
oh,
dude.
dude, she's an animal.
Do you have videos of your fights online?
I got a couple. Yeah, I believe. I can't remember last time I looked it up, but
tell Dylan if he can find them. What's your last name?
Gonzalez.
See if we can find Rick.
He goes by Rick the Brick.
Rick the Brick.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, it's intense. I always say, like, I don't know how cage fighters do it because I did one jiu-jitsu tournament, just like a local tournament.
Yeah.
And, dude, I was shitting bricks, bro.
Oh, dude. Man, I can't tell you. My very first tournament I lost in. You could probably count on one hand how quick I lost in some seconds. But after that, I realized what I was getting into. Next tournament, I did great. And I think I was like 16 years old competing with grown men. And I think I placed 3rd.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
In a bracket of like 16, 20 guys.
Oh,
and,
okay.
Next tournament I did, I ended up getting first I was like 17 or something. And
Holy
I knew
crap.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was just fun. So I knew I wanted to do that. I started doing really well in jiu-jitsu tournaments, and my coach was like, you need to start doing mixed martial arts, throw some striking in there. And man, it was,
dang,
rest is history.
Yeah. What's your like go-to sequence and when you're doing like jiu-jitsu, like you're in a jiu-jitsu tournament and you know that you see this guy in front of you, you have a little game plan, like what's your sequence that you're looking for?
Man, I jiu-jitsu wise, I actually really like side control, just
okay.
because I'm definitely a lot upper body stronger. Mm-hmm. So I feel if I can get a hold of your arm or anything like that, I can manipulate it the way I want.
Yeah.
But
looking for like a Kimura,
something like that, Kimura, chicken wing or anything. But like I said, I have a tons of different submissions that I've won by, so I'm not scared at all to go for a submission.
To be on the ground,
Yeah.
That's cool. Whenever I was doing it, I was a big leg locker.
Okay.
I started because I was doing like you know, like like competitive. I was going more towards competitive because you know MMA jiu-jitsu and like competition jiu-jitsu is different, like high level competition jiu-jitsu, because you don't have to worry about strikes. So
Right.
you know the game is so different. You have all these different types of, and so the leg locking thing was a big thing in jiu-jitsu. So that was like where I would go. So basically trying to rip MCLs and ACLs. See if you look up like Rick the Brick MMA or something like that.
Yeah, look up Rick Gonzalez MMA.
But yeah, some you know that's it's I just
you
couldn't.
go.
Okay, so here we go. That one right there.
Yeah.
That's it.
You can mute it. Fast forward to the action. Oh yeah, there you go. Who's that? Is that you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
him.
me.
Dang, dude,
Yeah,
that's
man.
crazy.
Which one is this? Is this Fury?
Looking like Mark Hunt.
Yeah, I'm a big boy, man. I've never been slim and slender.
Yeah.
Hey, but the
man.
guy he was fighting was huge too. That was a
Oh,
big. That was a
yeah.
big white boy.
That was a big. This fight goes to a decision. The dude was tough, and actually, this fight here, man, I dread it. It definitely was not my best performance. And the week of the fight, I actually had the flu
Oh,
very,
man.
very badly, and I didn't train. The fights were on Saturday, I believe.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't step into training until about Thursday. So about 6 days or so, I was dying of the flu.
No way.
Yeah. And I significantly remember going to my corner after the very first round, and I've never said this about anybody in the cage. I was like, he's strong. And I felt so weak.
Yeah.
So
Well, you're controlling him on the cage right now.
I was controlling him and everything, man, but I could tell I could not fight the way I wanted to. I like
Yeah.
to go out there and bang
Yeah.
and have fun, but
They have some of your knockout ones.
yeah, they
Yeah.
got some
Yeah,
of
see
the
if you can find
knockouts.
some of
You
those.
you can definitely see some other
I
ones.
remember.
Dylan pulls up the worst.
Yeah, I remember went to one and Rick
Oh,
knocked
click the top one. Is it-
Rick knocked this dude out. And man, it looked like he wanted to jump the fence so bad, but he couldn't get up there, man. So he just belly flopped the fence.
What I do is I always belly flop the fence,
Yeah,
man. Yeah,
Dude,
my
that's
friends
funny.
and everything were like, you can fast forward this a little bit. Me and this guy actually used to train together.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay.
we
That's
used to train
interesting.
together, and
And if you're just listening to the pod, make sure you check this out on YouTube so you can see what we're seeing. Even if you have to go back and find it later. But yeah, so this guy here. Okay,
There he
so
is.
Here he is.
The man.
Dang. What was your nickname? The Brick, right?
the brick, yeah,
That's
So,
awesome.
I always called him Rick the female brick.
You know, Omar. You guys, Omar likes to switch it up every now and then.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I couldn't imagine the anxiety because, like I said, like that little tournament, I was like fucking scared, dude.
Oh, dude, if you're not nervous, something's wrong, and
Yeah.
you're lying.
Yeah.
You know, if everybody walks in there, I'm not nervous. I don't care. You're lying.
You're lying.
You're
Yeah.
lying.
Yeah, dude, you're about to get punched in the mouth. Possibly,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
no one's ready to go. You know what? Fuck, I'm gonna get punched in the mouth today. I think it'll be all right.
Yeah.
So you used to train with this guy.
I used to train with this guy at the same school. Same thing. Our head trainer at the time got a little stingy. Some guy offered him a lot of money to change the name, so we broke from Bushibon. I was with them for a little bit. It started going downhill. I went back to Bushibon, and yeah, so he stayed with that original one, and you could tell he wanted to.
Hurt you?
Even in training, I would always get the best of this dude, and he would always try to make it a point to
Like you're
come at me.
You're big, but this guy, he should definitely be wearing some support on the chest.
Yeah, he needed a boxer's brassiere.
He's got some hangers.
Yeah,
I mean, you should have hit them.
speed
You
bag
could've- you
left
could've-
breast.
You could have hit. Yeah, you could have hit one of them, and they would have hit him. And
I've been swinging at his left breast, but his right breast, but knocking him out.
yeah, and no ass at all.
No,
I mean,
dude.
like you can't even see. I mean, man. Yeah, you are fucking going at it though. You can tell there's like some emotion behind.
Yeah,
He's just throwing everything.
he's
huh?
throwing everything. So like I said, I try to be a little more articulate, and I mean, I contest everything to my coaches, my training, and they're the ones who help me get where I'm at.
Yeah,
So
yeah, because he's kind of just. Oh,
There
nice.
it
There we
is.
go. That's knocked
Done.
down. Hell yeah.
no, but this dude was tough. Usually I can finish people right here. He
Yeah.
ends up getting on the wall. He does a wall walk. He gets up. We start banging a little bit, and at one point in the fight, I significantly remember my coach telling me, take him down and finish it. So
Yeah.
this dude, you know, like I said, I don't have much love for the guy, but I do got respect for him.
Yeah,
Anybody who steps in there,
Yeah.
you got respect, period.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And so I end up taking him down here in a minute and finishing it, and that's when I won my first title.
So this was for the
Yeah, this
belt.
was a title fight.
This was a title fight.
Dang.
So
That's crazy.
and up and coming, man. It was fun. Don't get me wrong, but it was actually hard for me to find fights. When people would find out they were fighting me, I was undefeated at the time. I knocked out everybody still by this time. It was hard for me to get a fight.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I remember calling. I was like, "Hey man, you find a fight yet?" He's like, "Nah, because no one wants to fight me." And everybody they'd book or they'd back out.
Yeah.
And then they'd book him and they say, "Hey, because I got a fight on XYZ date," and then it'd come to the day they canceled.
yeah. And right here's where I start finishing him. He taps out. I connect a good couple of
Nice.
Here
shots.
comes the belly flop. Bam. Yeah.
That's funny.
There's the belt right there,
Yeah,
man.
that was my first belt.
Dang. So have you ever thought of, doing like going on like some type of contenders, like, how do
Yeah.
you get to that point? Because I know you have to be champions of these smaller.
You do to really get the recognition.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, I would fight, and I was a construction worker, so I would fight. I would still be training, but all I did was work, man. So
Yeah.
that was also kind of my fault. I had a great platform. I had great coaches, a great team. I was well known, especially in. I was the #1 fighter in Southeast U.S., not just Texas. U.S. I
Wow.
was the #1 ranked fighter, and kind of let it go just to working my life away. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So
That's the thing. Cause like when I first started training jiu-jitsu, I was like, cause it's jiu-jitsu starting to get to that point where you can make money doing it to where
Oh, yeah.
you can compete like a few times a month and like earn a decent living if you're good. So like I was like, oh, I want to do this. I want it to be champ. And I did that first competition. I was like, I don't think I could do this. It's like once a week. This is insane. Like the pressure is insane. And then
Well, you were telling me that some jiu-jitsu fights can go up for hours.
yeah, they have
Yeah.
no time limit matches and stuff. And yeah, so my goal, but man, you have to train 2 to 3 times a day.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you got
It's
to
a-
be an animal.
it's a
with it.
lifestyle, man.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a whole
definitely a
lifestyle change.
lifestyle.
It's like, well, I got a kid and everything else. Like that's insane. Like you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool, man. That's awesome though to see the videos because we met last weekend. Which we need to talk about the last UFC event. Did you catch the last UFC event, Dylan?
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it's a good one to talk about. But that's where that's where I actually met Rick. So I heard about the fighting, and so now to see it, that's freaking awesome. Dude.
yeah, man.
But
Appreciate it.
what did y'all think about that event?
Dude. I thought Adesanya was, dude, I thought something happened to him at the end of the fight, right? I thought he fell at the end of the fight. But I like later on I was like doing some searching. Well, the reason why he fell down at the end of the fight because what's his name?
Pereira.
Yeah,
Pereira.
Pereira's son mocked Adesanya whenever he got knocked out, and so Adesanya found his son in the crowd and showed him like, pretty much look what I did to your dad.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And he the son cried.
he started crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. Adesanya's hood, so he's gonna come after
Oh,
anybody.
Yeah.
dude, he's ballsy. Like I was telling you the other day, man. Some days I like him, some days I don't.
Yeah, he's somebody for me like that too.
Same way, man.
But
Same here.
but he's scary, dude. He gets in the cage. That dude's scary.
yeah,
And then he fucking does the arrow thing that did to him too. He shot him 3 times
Oh,
to finish
God,
him. I
that
like,
was savage.
God damn.
that was savage.
It was a good fight. Yeah, that was interesting. I was watching some breakdowns of it and stuff, and they were saying he basically used like a rope-a-dope because when he got up on the back of the cage, he kind of like dropped his hands a little bit.
Yeah,
and
he
then
was-
Pereira started throwing, and
He was definitely using the shoulder roll a lot. But if you remember the first fight from them in the UFC, that's how Pereira knocked him out. Mm-hmm. He did get too comfortable, and I was scared he was going to do the same thing. But
yeah,
Everything was setting up for the same thing.
everything was setting up for the same thing. But, I mean, dude, it's MMA. I can beat you 9 times out of 10, but that 10th fight, you can come and starch me.
Yeah.
Just MMA math don't work, even on paper.
Yeah.
I'm a better striker, better grappler. There's no way you can beat me. But we step in the cage that one night, and you come out on top.
yeah.
So,
I mean, you've seen so many fighters go far, even in boxing, that they just have a good right hand.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. They
That
just
is
have
very
that
true.
power right hand, and they catch you with it once, and it's lights out. You could be a better boxer or whatever, and it doesn't matter. So, yeah, that fight was interesting, and What I'm hearing is that Pereira is going to move up.
He wants to go up to 205.
Yeah, he's not going to stay.
No.
Which makes sense because like all the top 10 and 205, they're all mainly strikers.
Yeah.
So he has to go out strike.
Pereira had to cut a bunch of weight. He had to cut a bunch of weight to get down to
Dude, Pereira walks around at like 220, 225.
Yeah.
Cuts down to 185 for 3 seconds. Jumps on the scale and he
damn near about to die on that scale.
So,
but he was fighting at 190 something when he got in the fight. I think it was at 190.
That was kickboxing.
Was it kickboxing?
Yeah. In mixed martial arts, he has to weigh 185. So,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like he said, just for a second, and then immediately goes back up to 205 at least.
Yeah. He gains 15 pounds in a couple hours.
That's crazy.
Goes
That's
back,
insane.
eats, and chugs water and electrolytes.
Well, majority of it's all water weight, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's why they come in and they got that sunken face look. Like,
dude, I was talking to Rick the other day, man. I'm excited for this season, Ultimate Fighter too, because I'm a big McGregor fan. I'm a big McGregor fan, and he's one of the coaches on there, man. Him and
Michael Chandler.
Michael Chandler.
what do you think about that fight?
That's gonna be fireworks.
Yeah, dude, because they both like to swing.
Yeah, especially Chandler. He comes out the gate like a little pit bull.
Yeah,
but McGregor he finds holes, man.
Yeah.
It also depends what kind of McGregor you're gonna get.
Right.
Yeah, you're gonna get the McGregor who was hungry before he got the title and he studies it and studies the fight game and knows what he's gonna do
before he got the paycheck. McGregor.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a good point because he, like you were saying, like I feel like Chandler's just gonna come in and he's gonna go not wild, but wild and
Chandler
return
style.
Yeah, and then it's just gonna be like, can Connor survive that first couple minutes? And then if he can, if Connor can get seated in where he can start settled in where he can start picking his shots, that's where he's gonna really start working Chandler.
I agree with that.
And if Chandler, he might want to take it to the ground if he's getting picked apart on the
Dylan,
feet.
when does that Ultimate Caesar fight the season? When does that start?
Yeah, I don't know when it starts. That's a good.
Know. Man, because I really loved the last season Ultimate Fighter, but when Kamaru Usman's brother won, bitch, like I wish he'd do with a fucking loss. He fucking cries about everything.
Yeah,
dude.
I don't like
his
him, man.
ass.
Is he still fighting?
No, dude, he disappeared. I don't know what happened to him. He's not on no fight cards. He's not on nothing.
Yeah,
That's
he had his
crazy.
one fight and that was it. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I don't know. Maybe he got injured or something, and he's not exactly a big household name. So you're not.
Yeah.
Anything that happens to him, you're not going to hear about it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, because I don't know much about him besides that he did the Ultimate Fighter, but that was it.
Yeah,
I haven't watched the Contender series either. Like I've never really watched it.
dude, there's some animals coming up through the contender.
Really?
Yes.
They come on Tuesdays. It's on Tuesdays.
Yeah, every Tuesday.
Wow.
And there's some fights, dude. There's some fights you watch on there. You're like, oh my god! You're like, who the fuck is this guy?
Those dudes are hungry, man.
And
They're
then
hungry.
and then you got some fights like this dude's really gonna lay there and fucking lay on the ground all fucking day.
Mm-hmm.
What you got, Dylan?
It says it premieres May 30th.
Damn.
Tuesday, May 30th. So we're almost there.
Almost. Yeah.
Next month,
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting fight, and yeah, I'm gonna watch that season,
dude.
for sure.
Heck yeah, it's on Tuesday.
I watched the last season. I don't know if it was the last season, the one where Brian Battle won. The dude with the big curly
Oh,
hair.
yeah.
Yeah.
I liked his story because he was like a big dude. He lost weight and he
Yep.
just got into fighting for like
Fitness,
weight loss,
just
and
for
then
fitness. Yeah.
Now he's a fucking
Yeah, he's a fucking.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it called? There was one guy he won. When they did the dual weight. He was here out of Spring. Didn't you say you trained with him or something like that? Or you saw him?
Ricky Tercio.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah.
No, I've never trained with him or anything, but he trains at Gracie.
There
Baja.
you go. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, he trains in spring at Gracie Baja.
Yeah. I've never trained at the Spring location, but I've gone to the Kingwood location a bunch.
Okay,
And
yeah.
I know a bunch of guys that I used to train with that are still going there. So.
That's what JP's trying to funnel into Anthony right now. My son, he's trying to get JP's trying to get him into cage fighting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I keep telling him, dude.
Shit, he has the size for it, dude.
Well, I said that he should
massive,
probably,
dude.
If you can get him in a high school where there's wrestling,
Yeah.
Yes.
that's what you need to do.
It teaches them toughness. It teaches them how to deal with things. It teaches them like, hey, you ain't the biggest, baddest dog here.
Yeah.
And
He would never have any better training than
wrestling.
Dude, they train it's insane. I mean, you think he's not tired? He'll get tired. He never gets tired. He'll get tired.
Motherfucker has no off switch, man.
No, the wrestling. Yeah.
What?
But yeah, it's just so important. It's the most important
See,
aspect.
I want to get him into something competitive. Right now, he's into dirt bikes. He wants to ride Supercross and he wants to do all that stuff too. But that's cool, you know. But I would like to get him into some kind of form of combat sports too.
That'll be good. And I mean, man, when you're that age, squirrel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything looks cool.
Oh, yeah.
Like he was in boxing. Now he wants to do Supercross.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, he wants to be a professional snowboarder. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
everything's gonna look cool to him
and
right
let,
now.
and let him.
Yeah.
Let him
Oh,
do
dude,
it.
I like I said, like Rick told you, man, he wanted to do boxing. Okay, now he wants to do Supercross, and he wants to do this. So we're like, shit, all right, cool, let's go.
I think he'll like jujitsu because kids. If you notice, like if you watch like movies where they're like portraying kids from the old days and
Yeah.
stuff, what are they doing to play?
Wrestling.
They're wrestling. They're doing jujitsu
Yeah,
and
they're
they don't
doing-
even realize it. You know, they're
Exactly.
grappling and they don't even realize it. So it's like in our DNA, almost like in our nature as humans to do that.
Yeah.
And he already has that little like he likes to mess with people and grab you and stuff.
Yeah,
Like
dude.
he would be good at
He's
it, bro.
good. He's good at evading, dude.
Yeah.
He can invade, but he can evade pretty good, man.
Yeah.
He knows how to get out of a hold.
Yeah. He already has that natural defensive instinct. Because that was the thing. Whenever I started training, I did gi first, and then
Right.
I did no gi. But I did like a few months of gi, and then COVID happened, and then I went no gi after like the gym started opening up again. And that first night, I still remember. And it was still when I was like overweight, and obviously like I didn't do good, but I didn't get subbed.
Okay.
Which is pretty surprising.
That's especially in a gi.
Yeah, especially in a gi because you
especially
have
in
those
a gi.
collar chokes and stuff.
Everything.
And the coach was like, he said, that's the first time anybody's ever rolled more than 4 times their first night, and you didn't get subbed. Do you have like wrestling, like a base in wrestling or whatever? He said you kind of have like a natural defensive. And but if Anthony has that, then definitely use that to his advantage.
He can move, man. You know, you mess with him, and he gets in a stance, and he knows how to like swat off or how to duck moves or how to duck
Dude,
duck
it's
the arm.
natural. Babies throw a punch.
That's
Fighting
true.
is the most natural
Well, shit,
thing.
he was trying to beat up Summer at the park a minute ago.
Yeah.
So he's like, "You want to fight?" And she's like, all right."
All right.
I guess.
But yeah, I do want to get him into something like that. I think something like that would be good for him. Get him some now y'all saying probably put him look for something like wrestling or something like that. That'd be pretty cool to get into.
Yeah, even if it is jujitsu too. Now, if you can find, because a lot of them incorporate wrestling now,
Yeah.
especially like
Yeah.
no-gi schools, because you need it.
Yeah,
You need it now. So like I train at 10th Planet. I wish it wasn't so far away.
yeah, dude. You drive a long way for that place.
Yeah,
dude.
I haven't trained in a long time, but I trained to there, and it's no gi. So that's what I like, because I like
Yeah.
no gi better than gi.
I'm the same way. I love no gi, but I'd also be lying if I said I didn't start falling in love with gi.
Did you?
Yeah.
When I realized what you can do in a gi,
Yeah.
dude, it was fucking amazing. It was fucking crazy. Like I said, you know.
Yeah,
like,
I like the chicken and gnocchi soup as well from Olive Garden myself. That's my favorite.
all you can eat pasta and salad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm more the breadstick type of guy.
Yeah, I like the breadsticks, extra butter.
Oh, I'm horny now.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh, you too?
Yeah, rub it all over my body.
There
The
you
hot
go.
breadsticks. Just so like,
I mean, who goes to Olive Garden for the food? Come on, you go there for the breadsticks
Breadsticks.
and the salad, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know?
dude. What you call it? Shit, I like going there. I get the breadsticks, but I get a side of Alfredo sauce, and I just dip the breadsticks on Alfredo sauce. That shit's fucking gangster.
can't go wrong with that.
Dude, that shit is gangster. You haven't had it?
No,
Try
I
it.
haven't.
Dude,
You can order the sides of the sauces
Dude.
specifically for that.
yeah, dude, it's an appetizer now. You order the side of sauce like $3, dude. And they give you unlimited sauce.
Okay.
Hell yeah, dude. You
Yeah.
just fucking fill up on breadsticks and sauce.
Oh, dude, yeah, you get fucking full. What do you want for dinner? Fucking
Leftovers.
check.
What we got? Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I've never had like an Italian place though that I was just like blown away by.
Dude, Antonio's, dude. Oh no, I lied. Okay, we went to Boca de Beppo off of Buffalo Speedway. We went for it's called a Boca de Beppo. It's like a kind of like, it's supposed to be like a higher end kind of.
That
like,
place sounds familiar. I think I
dude,
may have been there.
That place is fucking good. It is
Yeah.
fucking good. And then there was another one of my favorite places, was Zio's. Zio's. They closed it down. I was on Barrier Boulevard. We used to go there all the time, man.
Really?
I love that goddamn place,
Yeah.
dude. I cried when they closed it down. That's how you know you're fat. You cry. You cry when you see a wrecking ball going through the front door. You kind of cry a little bit. Yeah, I said a prayer that night,
Yeah. Lord, please do not let them wreck Zio's.
and dude, I cried when they shut down Macaroni Grill. Macaroni Grill, I cried.
Man,
too.
I wasn't a big fan of that place, bro.
You shut your whore mouth.
Sorry.
dude. I drove all the way out to Spring because that's the last Macaroni Grill. Me and Natalie drove all the way out there to Spring to eat Macaroni Grill.
I don't think I've ever eaten macaroni grill.
That's commitment right there.
Yeah, that is.
That's commitment.
That shit was fucking good. It's like you took a bite and you're like, oh, like just the nostalgia of it's still there.
Yeah. Remember whenever we drove to, I don't know if he knows the story about how we drove to Arizona on like a 2-day whim, me and Omar did a while
No,
back.
I don't think I told him on it, dude.
Yeah, I'll say it real quick because we said it before, but we like, the Packers won the first round, or no, they got into playoffs against the Lions, right? And it was the first round they're going to play Arizona.
First round of playoffs, we play Arizona, yeah.
And for some reason, we just like, we're sitting there after the game and we looked up the ticket prices and they were like so cheap. We were like, bro, why are the playoff tickets so cheap? They're like $100 something bucks, $200 bucks,
Oh,
not
wow.
even. And we were like, let's drive there. Let's
Yeah.
buy the tickets and drive there. And then we like put them up for sale during the week because we changed our mind and then never sold. So we just drove there in like a day.
You got to bite the bullet.
Yeah.
dude. That's when Javi just got his brand new that white Malibu. Javi just bought that Malibu.
God.
And dude, I was like, I'm taking your car. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we drove that bitch. And then, but we went to In-N-Out. And
Yeah, dude, we fell in love with In-N-Out Burger.
We could not stop eating. That's what we ate for like every meal.
Every meal?
Yeah. it was
Hey, dude, they're
good.
building In-N-Out Burger behind my house, dude.
Yeah, they
Dude,
are.
They're right behind my house.
Dude,
Dude, you're gonna be there a lot.
I was remember we were driving down I-10 and it was fucking dark, dude. There was no one around us, man. Like we were leaving El Paso, like it was fucking
We're driving on
desert.
the border, dude.
yeah. And I was like, you ever shot a gun before? He's like, no. I was like, check this out. And so I opened the sunroof and pop, 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 pop.
God damn it, Omar.
Fired. I go,
Yeah,
don't shoot,
dude, it was
don't shoot
crazy.
them all. Leave me like 4 or 5.
Because we were fucking about to pass out, man. It was when you hit the desert going west that
Yeah.
way.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Dude.
and it's weird because like we notice like every mile along I-10, there's like an abandoned car.
Yeah.
It's weird.
See,
It's
that's
really
how horror
weird.
movies start. No,
Yeah.
I'm good.
It's
Yeah,
like
dude.
they were like abandoned cars on the shoulder, and I was like, that has to be something to do with like maybe they're like doing something to border cross,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, we drove 18 hours through the fucking night, dude.
Yeah.
Like I got off work, I went and picked this dude up from his house, and then away we went, dude. And then we pulled into Arizona like at 9:30 in the morning. We left here at 3 in the afternoon, and we pulled out in Arizona at 9:30 in the morning. And we didn't have nowhere to stay. We were like,
Yeah, we didn't have anything lined up.
JP call around, dude, and the lady's like, "Well, we have one room here," and it was like what 15 minutes away from
Yeah.
us. Like we have one room, but if you can get here now, we'll let you in, dude.
Dude.
I'm like 100 plus.
I'm not
dude.
even joking.
For
He
a
was
hotel
going like
room.
100 miles per hour, like in Arizona, like
in Phoenix.
yeah, in traffic. You know, people are going to work, and he's fucking trying to get to the
I
hotel.
don't even know where the fuck we are, but
Yeah,
I'm
it
listening
was
to
crazy,
GPS.
dude.
Even GPS was like, God damn.
Yeah, going too fucking fast, man.
Yeah, dude. We ended up. We got there. We slept, and we went to Hooters that night. Remember that?
Yeah.
And dude, that was probably one of the worst Hooters I've ever been to in my fucking life. We both got sick.
Really?
We both got sick. We went to Hooters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the shits, man.
Yeah, dude. And then after that, we went to the game. The game was badass. That's we were in the end zone where Jeff Janis caught the Hail Mary. Dude, yeah, he caught one of the second Hail Mary of the season. He caught. We were in that end zone.
Yeah, we were like 15 rows back from
Yeah.
the. From the
Dude,
end
we
zone.
were like surrounded by Packers fans, and everybody was all being quiet and everything. By end of the game, we're all hugging each other and
Yeah.
shit. Did you
Became
fucking
best
see
friends.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
dude.
seats weren't kind to Omar though; they were small ass seats.
Yeah, dude, they were fucking.
So we
dude.
stood up the whole
Seats were
game.
fat phobic.
Well,
Yeah.
it was me and another fat guy sit next to each other. Remember that?
Yeah.
And then we were like sat down. We're like,
There ain't enough room for the two of us
This
in the
ain't-
stadium.
yeah, this ain't gonna happen, Captain. So we decided to stand up.
Yeah. And then I had to stand up. Remember the chick, that lady in front
Yeah,
of you?
yeah,
She was
dude.
like this like cougar, bro. She was there with her husband.
Dude,
Bro, she wanted to suck Omar's cock, bro.
dude,
Like
for real. Dude.
it was bad, dude. Like she was turning around, like touching him and stuff, like right in front of her dude, man. It was crazy.
And he was just like cool with it, dude.
Yeah, he
he
didn't
was
care.
just like, yeah, man, go ahead. Like,
Oh.
you could fuck my wife. I'm like,
I ran into a couple of those people.
and the crazy thing, I wasn't even trying, dude. I was just talking. Like, I wasn't trying
Yeah,
to
you were
flirt
just
with her. I was
messing with her,
I was
like-
just joking around like I normally do. And all of a
Yeah.
sudden, like, she's trying to fuck in the restroom, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it got serious quick.
Yeah, dude, it got fast.
It was crazy.
I got to the car and told JP, I was like, am I weird or was I feel something? He's like, no, bro, dude. She was trying to fuck.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn it, man.
And she was alright too.
Yeah, she wasn't too bad for an older lady, dude.
No.
Dude, I'm telling you, the Cougars, I fucking love them.
Oh, bro, cool. Look, I am no way, shape, or form the prettiest man in the world.
Fuck no, me
But
either.
dude, I've got
Yeah.
We joke about it all the time. I got a baby face. I'm not shaved right now, but when I shave, I look like
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
12 years old.
Yeah, dude.
I could
So-
see that. I could see that.
And I always go to the bar across the street from my place.
Yeah.
Dude, every single time I go by myself,
Oh,
there
dude.
is a couple of cougars just trying to hit on me, buying me drinks, trying to talk to me. I swear, bro. I swear on everything.
No, I believe you because they miss that.
They miss that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, as men, I've heard it plenty of times. We just love the older women. Why? Because their experience.
Yeah,
They love the younger looking men. Why? Because they want to teach us a thing or two.
And we got energy.
We got fucking-
energy.
We
Yeah.
can get boners still.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. We
Hold
still
on.
work.
Hold on, babe. Give me like a couple minutes for this pill to kick in.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But dude,
dude, today, like we were walking. Me and Summer took a walk, and we are just like walking down the street, and I like just looked at her and just like for like she just looked hot. She was wearing like a workout outfit and just like like started getting a boner.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
dude,
Just walking.
that's amazing, bro. That's how like it should be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to like women or our women, whatever. But there's just, don't get me wrong, we don't always look at our woman and be like you said, all of a sudden get a boner.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there is those times you can have a fucking messy bun and some little short shorts like you're going to bed, and
Yeah,
all of a sudden.
son.
Yeah, dude, what is this? These grandmas are getting
the
wild,
Dude,
bro.
I've been
is
seeing this
this?
shit. Dude, there's this one girl, dude.
Okay, wait, real quick before we move on. This needs more attention. This is insane. Okay, so her face is 65, but her body's
Her body's like 35, maybe
35,
45.
40.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
banging, bro. I mean,
Dude, some of these fucking grandmas got the
it's
fucking
wild.
shit going,
My
dude.
wiener was so confused looking at this.
Dude, I mean, even the face of being 60, that's not bad for 60, dude.
Okay,
No.
y'all are gonna think I'm fucking crazy by the way y'all are talking. That does nothing for me.
Like
that does
even
absolute-
if you were like really horny.
Yes, and dude, I'm so fucking picky. You want to hear my little list I'm going down right now?
Yeah, give me a name. Let's
Okay,
go
okay.
to Google.
Yeah, give us
This
some names.
grandma's making me horny. I don't know how to feel.
But yeah, like she has like that wide ass, but it's a flat ass.
Yeah.
it's flat.
But I bet
There's
that shit looks good in some jeans, though, some tight jeans.
Yeah, exactly.
Perk it up.
But you take them off, the ass drops 3 inches.
Give us your dream
But you
girl,
don't
Rick.
have.
Who's your dream
But
girl?
real quick, you don't have that thing in your brain where it's like, but she's so old, but she's hot, so that gives her like extra points.
Oh,
right?
of course.
Okay,
No,
okay,
of
okay.
course. Yes.
Or if you see like an old lady and you can tell she used to be attractive, that gives her an extra point.
Yes, it does.
Right? Okay.
You know
Yeah.
what? You know what's weird, man, is like when I've had a couple of friends that they were not fat, but they were a bigger girl.
Yeah.
But they were pretty. They had
Yeah,
that
dude.
pretty face and everything. And they, like we all did, some of us matured, and they were like, "Man, I want to like just get in shape, get in better." And then, damn,
Blossom.
Dude, yeah,
Blossom.
dude.
you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I've seen that. Give us a name.
Oof.
Let's see. I can tell you who I've been on lately.
who you been on?
Look up. Her name's True. Are we looking at porn stars or like models or what?
It don't matter.
All right, look up this porn star. Her name's True Kate. TruKait.
True.
K-A-I-T.
I don't think I've ever heard that name before.
Yeah, I don't know why her name is that, but the true name or whatever. But yeah, we're not gonna be able to show this on the YouTube. Dude, this chick. I mean, yeah, try to find pictures where she doesn't have a dick in her mouth and see if you can go to Google and put not porn. See if you can find not porn of her. Not nude or whatever. Usually you're looking for.
Don't get me wrong. She is beautiful.
Dude, she is like, she's smoking. I mean, you can't find. Go to her Instagram. Find her Instagram.
Dude, you know, dude, I was telling JP, there's been this one chick, dude. She's actually here out of Houston, dude. Her name is Kate Solemn, dude. She's like a food influencer and like a fish boat captain and / model.
What
like,
the heck?
dude, she does it all, dude. Like she's a professional chef.
Yeah, go down.
She's a model and she is what you call it? She's like stupid hot.
Oh, click the one in the go down a little bit. Any of that on that row right there with the black. Yeah,
Oh yeah, dude.
Wow.
yeah, she's fine.
Dude, I don't know something about her face, dude. It's not for me.
Really?
Yeah,
Man,
no,
she's
no, no.
fine.
It looks like
That's-
it's too dolled up.
That's
if
a
you
weird.
ask me.
Yeah. That's a one where she. But dude, yeah, her videos are dope.
Look up this one on Instagram. What you call it? Dylan.
All right, yeah, we have Dylan on the. He's on a mission. He's
Yeah.
like, this is the best producing job ever.
Yeah. Dylan's on.
He's like,
a
no
mission.
wonder why y'all don't pay me. You're just giving me good fat material.
Matter of fact, I'll do it forever.
We pay you in fat material, dude.
Yeah,
We're giving you new people to look
she
at.
She is, dude. Like she's a professional.
Oh yeah, you sent me this.
So check her out, dude. So
Bro, this
she's-
is just like every Deer Park chick, though.
Oh yeah, straight up, 100%.
She's hot.
the
Don't get me
ripped
wrong.
jeans,
Don't get me
the
wrong.
knee-high boot, the cowgirl boots,
You like
and
the
a long
normal.
sleeve.
He likes that she's
not,
normal.
It's not that I like that she's normal. I like that she can do it all. She
Yeah.
hunts, she fishes, she's a fucking good cook, and she's hot. What's more? That's more than one to that.
That's true.
You know.
That's true. You can't complain.
I would. Oh god,
They ain't getting too excited.
yeah,
over
fucking
this.
lying. I would rather
Camera.
I'd rather have a normal chick that can do it all than some smoking hot chick that's the only thing good for is just to fuck. She can't
Straight
do
up.
nothing
Oh,
else.
man.
I actually agree with that.
Yeah.
You know, don't get
Yeah.
me wrong. Like every guy says this, and you know, I'm gonna sound like I'm bullshitting too. But I have had that dime piece, man.
Yeah, dude.
I have, and it was actually my ex-girl. We dated for a few years.
Oh, I remember her too. Yeah.
You remember her?
Yeah, I remember. She was,
And-
Omar's like, I
she was
remember.
fucking hot.
No,
Omar's like,
dude,
I
dude,
remember.
I even told Rick, I said, dude, she's fucking hot. 'cause,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I told him.
she was fucking bad. But I mean, hey, I caught her being a hoe. It was what it was, and I was
Yeah.
actually getting ready to marry the bitch.
Yep.
Oh.
So yeah, but I mean,
But you can find a hot chick that's not like that too. You can find a hot
Oh,
chick that does it all.
100%.
Oh,
like
yeah.
a really hot
100%.
chick.
I mean, she's on the screen right now.
No, you can find somebody hotter that does it all.
Like who?
Oh man. Well, the chicks I'm going to show you, they don't do shit except show their ass and tits.
yeah, show their ass and tits.
That's all I need. I mean, that's what I'm on Instagram for. I don't need to see them cooking or anything like that.
Dude, but
They better
yeah,
be
she
cooking
hunts.
naked.
Dude, she hunts, fish, cooks, and she gets paid to cook.
Okay, you want to know like one of my kind of dream
Yeah,
girls?
yeah, let's see.
Hannah Barron.
Oh, I know who that is.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Hannah
I know who that
Dude,
is. Yeah,
hunts, fish. She walks around in camouflage 24/7.
she's like a
Bro,
she has like more of a cute vibe to her.
yes,
but yeah,
she is adorable.
I know her from another podcast I used to listen to, and she was like a guest on it one time. That's how I found out about her.
Look at that.
Is that
Look how-
her?
that first picture. One, I'm into fitness chicks.
Okay,
Yeah,
see,
okay?
if they have abs, that's where my brain
See,
goes.
I couldn't
oh,
do it,
Yeah,
dude.
that's
Like-
where my brain cuts off. I can't do
See,
that.
See, I can't do that.
No,
chicks
see,
with abs either.
she's got nice abs. I'm not talking about bodybuilder abs. I don't like
dude.
You just like toned.
Yes.
I
So
get it.
don't get me wrong. I'm all into fitness and everything, and I love me a good muscle mommy. But I don't like the ones that are
Muscle
like
mommy.
on stage.
next one.
You know.
Dude,
Uh-oh.
there's dude. So another one of my, like, if I could have a dream chick, it would be Lizzie Musey. Dude, she's another one.
I'm showing this chick right here. She has a derriere.
Derriere.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
Oh yeah.
That ain't bad at all.
She's a pog.
Uh huh. That almost looks like my girl's ass.
Yeah.
Am I lying? Am I lying?
No, not lying, really.
Dude, I mean, it's just. Oh wait, Omar said that he had somebody.
Yeah, her name is Lizzie Musey, dude. So, so she's Lizzie Musey. She is a professional drag racer. She comes on.
I think I say drag queen. I was like, dude, what?
You heard me. She is a
You heard me.
She's a professional drag racer, and
She's
she comes
aight.
on the show. She comes on the show. Street Outlaws. She races with New Orleans, and she races for New
Okay,
Orleans.
okay.
And dude, here recently she opened up OnlyFans, dude. And I did subscribe. I paid my $10.99. Can you find a close up of her face? Dylan?
Was it worth the money?
Oh, dude, yeah, it was worth the money.
What's she doing on there?
Oh, dude, it's just anything.
Oh,
really.
yeah, I
Like,
can dig it.
dude. Like she has.
See, that's my speed.
She
right
got
there.
she got big old titties on her, nice ass on her, man. She's fucking.
Yeah.
She's stout, son.
Yeah, she's pretty hot.
Yeah, but it was worth the $10 for OnlyFans.
It's funny because it's like just there's so many on Instagram. There's
Yeah.
so
Oh,
many.
There's so
Yeah, dude.
many.
And before it was like there was like a couple celebrities you would say were hot.
Yeah, yeah.
The celebrity I think is still hot that I would still drink her bathwater is Selma Hayek, dude. That
1,000,000%.
that's always been my pick and has never changed.
Salma Hayek and Sofia Vergara.
Oh, bro, Sophia, dude, that Colombian accent she has fucking
Yeah.
gets me all the time.
Dude, prime Kate Beckinsale.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
Underworld days.
Yeah.
With the leather outfit.
Yeah.
dude.
Please.
Honestly, I always thought fucking Angelina Jolie was hot, but like in the wanted area, the wanted
She was
Tomb
hot, yeah,
Raider
yeah, yeah.
area.
I was the Tomb Raider area. When she started doing Wanted and everything, she was too skinny. That's when she started
Oh, yeah.
looking like The Walking Dead.
Yeah, dude, there for a
Bro.
while, dude, she was scared. I thought she wasn't gonna pull through. I thought that, dude, it looked rough.
Lord be with her anorexia.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
That, yeah. That I'm trying to think too. Like I used to think. What is her name? I hate whenever you can't fucking think of somebody.
What was she?
But maybe it'll come to me if I start. So if I think about it a little more. But the thing is weird is how it used to be just like a couple celebrities that were
Yeah.
hot or whatever, and now on Instagram, I mean, it's just
dude, there's Instagram
nonstop
models that are stupid,
that are
dude.
hotter than any celebrity
Yeah.
you'll ever see.
Dude,
Yeah.
yeah, it's fucking retarded.
What it is, man, is like you get all these. What I hate though is all these bitches like, oh my god, I'm an Instagram model and blah blah blah. Oh, so you don't do shit.
No.
So you have zero skills.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
You know.
Well, that's what everything comes down to nowadays.
That's what it is.
Okay.
How many followers do you have? Do you know who I am? I got 10 million followers. No, bitch.
No, I know.
I
I'm
don't
not one
know
of
who
them.
you are. Yeah.
What you know? What's fucked up is like the whole like OnlyFans, right?
Straight up.
dude. Everybody in there fucking Dylan has a fucking OnlyFans.
He does. We
Like,
started it for him.
We started OnlyFans for Dylan. He does. Dude, check him out. D Harp on OF.
The heart, big dick.
Yeah. So like all these girls they're showing their fucking pussies on OnlyFans for fucking $4.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, I made fucking $10,000 this month showing my shit.
Yeah.
Like I don't need to do anything. And they and then they want guys to respect them.
Like,
and it's
yeah,
like, well, why are
exactly.
you looking at me like that? Or why are you doing this? Like, what the fuck do you do for a living?
Dude,
like,
back in the day when we were in high school, bro, chicks used to be terrified of their nudes getting
Yeah.
out.
fuck yeah.
Now,
dude.
like I said, you sell it for $5.99 a month.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't got.
I worked my ass off for those fucking nudes. Now you put them
Yeah.
on the internet.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think we
know?
went from like where in the 1800s you would have to stand there for like a few minutes for the picture to develop while it's
Yeah.
taking it of you, and you're like, usually you look miserable because you've already been sitting there for so
Yeah.
long, and now you're like, you can see like every pixel of some chick's butthole.
Yeah,
dude.
Like you can, I mean,
Yeah.
you can get so close to it, it looks like the surface of the moon, and you can't even tell. Like,
can't even
and you
tell.
pull back, and it's
Dude,
an asshole.
dude, you know what's fucked up is, dude, like all these chicks that look badass on here, and you meet them in real life, and that filter's off.
Oh,
Yeah.
you don't look like
Who
that,
the-
honey.
Who the fuck brought Shrek?
Straight
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
It's like you didn't have bunny ears. I thought that was real.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I really liked
Where are
with the
your
bunny ears.
fangs and your elf ears
Yeah.
and all that,
What
you know?
the fuck?
Yeah, dude. But
Yeah.
this one here,
Yeah, take the hot chick off the screen. She's distracting me.
Goodness.
When I'm talking, it's like
It's those
she's like,
glasses.
yeah, she's looking at
dude,
me.
she's
it's making
got
me
those fucking
nervous.
glasses, dude.
It's making me nervous. Yeah. So chicks are dope.
Dude, oh, that's God's gift to the world. I'll tell you right now. That's God's gift to the world. He had a great day when he made ass, titties, and pussy. Oh, dude, he had a great fucking
Hey, dude,
day.
y'all want to hear some fucked up shit? I was scrolling, right?
Yeah.
Me and JP were talking about the show and shit, and I was scrolling, and I told JP, I was like, "Hey, dude, you want to hear some funny shit?" He's like, "Yeah," and I read him out this fucking link. I think Dylan has it. It's a man slapped this chick with a slice of pizza, dude. The dude in Florida, he slapped this chick,
All you got to do is say Florida.
dude. He slapped this chick with a piece of freaking pizza in Florida, and this chick's like pressing charges on his ass, dude.
It's the second.
I think Dylan has it. Yeah, man. But
Yeah, there you go.
yeah, the Florida guy slapped this chick with a piece of pizza.
during a real argument.
I think so, dude. Like, look, you see once you see the mugshot. Look at this guy.
Oh,
Look at
yeah.
this guy, dude.
Oh, yeah.
He definitely did.
Yeah.
Does it say what happened? That's a chick right there.
Oh, she looks like she needs to be slapped with a piece of pizza.
Oh my god. Yeah.
yeah. Dude.
I guarantee she was
Does it
instigating
say where it was at, Dylan, or what?
It was
what-
probably at the Domino's she worked at.
Probably, yeah.
It says on March 17th, the deputy responded to a Marion County home possible domestic disturbance after receiving a 911 call and hang up. When they arrived, suspect 39-year-old what's that? Artelio
Alfonso.
I was outside the residence according to a possible assault. He told law enforcement that he had been arguing with the woman. Deputy spoke to the woman. It would happen, and pretty much physical assault.
She became upset about her physically disciplining someone on his bottom area and struck her in the face with a slice of pizza.
The reason they say argument with a woman and not her real name is probably LaQuanda or some shit like that. I just want to point out you can see her weave line between.
Yeah.
You can.
So,
Oh my
just so everyone
So you
knows
tell me
what we're
that's not her
looking.
real hair.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you know.
That looks like Joanna Man. It's really Joanna Man, dude. That's what
but
it
it
is.
looks like she has attitude. She has attitude. She's in fucking mugshot.
Yeah.
Look at it.
She don't need no nigga type shit.
Yeah,
With
she's
eight
one of-
baby daddies and everything.
Yeah, she's one of the type girls.
Exactly.
The-
You just
Yeah,
slapped me with a
dude.
piece of pizza.
yeah, bitch.
Yeah. But dude, but why were they together? Because that guy does not look like he's with, like, go up to him. He looks like a homeless person from like medieval times.
He looking a little rough. He looking
Yeah.
a little rough.
I mean, drug
He got
deal-
that 1,000-yard stare, bro.
He does.
drug deal gone bad, maybe.
Something.
Yeah. Drug baby.
I'm telling you. You know I don't eat pizza, bitch. You know I'm a vegetarian vegan.
Yeah. Shit. He looks homeless.
Yeah, he looks fucking
does.
rough, dude.
Yeah, only in Florida.
In Florida, dude.
Go back to those show notes real fast. Let's see what else we had to talk about. So go down with I shared that second link right there. Yeah, that one right there.
Racist, dude.
This chick right here in Mississippi.
Everything is racist nowadays, bro.
19 filmed herself fucking a dog. So let me get y'all's idea on this. Right?
Well, isn't that illegal?
Yeah, it is. So she got you don't have to watch the video. She got so let's see. Denise Frazier. Oh, that sucks. Her name 19 is charged with unnatural intercourse and aggravated cruelty to an animal.
I don't know that's illegal.
That poor dog.
It is. It's bestiality. But is it though? Because the dog is doing the fucking.
It is though. It really is.
What does she look like?
So okay. So if you're okay,
That's
this
her?
is yeah. I guess that's her. So you're a dog getting. You get to fuck her. That's an upgrade, right?
I mean, yeah,
you're living
I guess.
life. Bro.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Like,
life is not rough
I mean,
at all.
You know.
So like, where do you? Okay, so obviously it's illegal because like morally speaking, it's wrong.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously, if you're penetrating a dog, that's worse than the dog penetrating you, right?
Is it? Okay. Oh, hey, here's my dog. Let me get on my hands and knees, pop my ass up, in the child support position, and
Let me take my scrubs off.
Yeah.
From my RN
Yeah.
class.
come on, Buster, come here, boy.
it's been a hell of a day. It's been a hell of a day, puppy.
So
mount up.
what's I don't think one is worse than the other, but I'm just saying there's a step process to getting fucked by the dog.
All right. Well, one time.
But do you have to talk your dog into it? Hey, buddy, like this, we're gonna put it at like up, up, up. And do you train it to do it?
Well, think about it.
I feel like you do.
I feel like if you got on your hands and knees in front of your dog, he would try to hump
dude,
you.
that nigga humps air.
Dude, Brisket,
Okay.
Brisket fucks anything.
Yeah.
My dog Brisket, he's an English bulldog, and he's a fat ass, and he fucks the air, dude.
He
was-
literally fucks air.
dude. Summer was walking by to go get wings, dude, and he was like fucking behind her. He was just,
No,
like,
one
humping
time he
behind
made
her.
eye contact with me and he was fucking, and I'm like, hey.
I just want to say, Summer's foot might be pregnant from that night. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm telling
like
She had some evidence on her sleeve.
oh
before we
dear
left.
God.
Did she really?
Remember, it was a little
Oh,
wet
it was
spot.
it was on her pants.
It was pre-jizz.
Yeah, dude. It looked like a cock and balls inside of Summer's pants, dude.
Yeah.
I showed JP we were laying there. Dude, look at this shit.
A little wet spot.
I didn't
Little
even lay in
damp
there.
area.
Bro. I was sitting on the couch.
Yeah, we were laying there caressing each other.
yeah. He was
rubbing
he was-
each other's naked
yeah,
bodies.
I had,
But that's
I
not
had-
the point.
I had my head. Yeah, I had my head on his chest, and he was rubbing his finger
dear
through my
God.
hair.
But yeah, those dogs, they just fucking mount up. I remember one time I was on XNXX. This was probably like, it's probably like, I still lived in the apartment.
That's a good website, though.
Yeah, I still live in the apartment. And on the front page was a video like for 40 something seconds. And it was like, woman gets fucked by dog or something like that.
Well, it's like those.
Dude,
It's like those donkey
morbid
shows.
curiosity, bro.
You clicked on it.
I had to
God
see
damn
it.
it, JP.
The dog looked happy. The dog didn't look traumatized or anything.
Oh my
Dog
God.
went in really fast, finished, was done.
But does he spin around and go butt to butt, or does he just? Is
no,
he
he
just
fucking and then just hopped off. And I mean, you know when you can tell the dog's smiling too. They're like,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, he was I think he was very happy with his owner.
Dude, I saw one of those donkey shows online one time. But dude, this chick just like it was like one of those horse mount deals.
Yeah.
And she just backed up under it, dude, and that fucking horse got up on the stirrups, dude, and fucking in it goes.
Dude, I just don't see the
what?
appeal. Why do guys like?
Dude,
why do they do that?
Where does it go? Where like
in her
where-
organs.
Yeah, I know. She died.
It punched
She
her
died.
heart. Yeah,
Small
it
intestine.
punched her fucking heart.
She
probably.
died after that, dude. So she did
Yeah.
die, but like it's like,
It's like Vlad the Impaler caught you.
yeah, dude,
Yeah.
like for real.
That's a
I-
good name for a horse.
That
goddamn
is
it.
Vlad the Impaler, and he's fucking impaling chicks
Oh,
on the weekends.
dude. I'm telling you.
$5 tips. But what is that?
Go
Why?
on Amazon
Why
right
did?
now and see how much is to buy a horse?
Why is it a thing? Why is that like a? I don't understand the appeal
Curiosity
to
kills
that.
I don't know.
cat, man. Curiosity.
And it's
kills
in
that cat.
Mexico, so it's y'all's people. I mean, I'm half, but I'm only gonna take credit for. I'm not taking credit for this one.
everything's green light in Mexico, dude.
But
There's
like,
always a green
yeah,
light.
it's
in
so
Mexico.
crazy. Well, they do the cockfights too, which
Yeah.
that makes a little more
Hey,
sense.
I've seen a
yeah.
cockfight. I've been to a cockfight. It's pretty intense, but it's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Do you feel bad?
No.
There's no part of you that's like, oh,
What's weird is like I wouldn't feel bad for that, but me personally, like if I saw a dog fight,
I couldn't watch
it.
I couldn't even watch it.
Yeah,
No,
a dog fight
I
would
wouldn't
be
even
rough.
go. Like, hey, we got a dog fight going on this weekend.
No, I couldn't do that, dude.
Okay, I won't be there.
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's hard how we distinguish
Well,
that.
that's what we were gonna do this weekend, so I guess he's not coming.
Yeah, I didn't invite him to the dog fight, but the cockfighting on Sunday night, you be there?
Oh, God.
We'll be there for
Sign
that.
me up.
It's me versus JP.
Yeah, we'll be there for that. It's gonna be me versus JP.
Good thing I shaved. I had to make it look bigger.
There's a show you should watch it, Omar. I feel like you would love it. It's one of my favorite shows. I've seen the whole series like 5 times. It's called Kenny versus Spenny, and it's these two guys. It's an older show from like early 2000s, and it's like these two Canadian guys, and they just do competitions against each other. And one time they did who could win a cockfight, and they had like they like got in a ring together.
Oh,
and, like
God.
that one of them had like a flamethrower on his dick. It's so stupid, dude. But they would do funny competitions. Like go to YouTube and look up Kenny versus Spenny fart. So one time they'd had a competition. This is my fucking favorite show, bro.
Dude,
I mean,
I'm not gonna
favorite.
lie. I think that is so fucking disgusting. Farts. I hate.
What?
Dude.
Bitch,
yes.
like you don't fucking fart.
No, of course I do. You know, don't get me wrong. It's
Rick
natural.
farts in the comfort of his own pillow.
Look up, and then look up fart. So okay, so they did this one competition: who could blow the biggest fart, and they got these meters that detect methane
What
gas.
the fuck is meat commentary?
Oh, that's so like they're old now. They're like these guys are like almost in their 60s now. And okay, wait, don't click anything yet. Okay, so on this episode they had to see who could blow the biggest fart. And
dude, that makes
so
my stomach
one of the
turn.
guys had this idea. Kenny, he's like the one that's always cheating, and the other guys gets pissed off about everything. It's really funny. Their chemistry's hilarious. And so this device only measures methane, which is like what a fart's
Yeah.
made out of. But Kenny has the idea that to put air in his ass with like a bike pump, and then when it comes back out, it sounds like a fart, but it's not a real fart. It doesn't blow methane, right? So he's like using this as like a mental gymnastics to beat Spenny, right? Click on the one that's minute 22. Let's see if it's that one. Turn the volume up.
Oh, this is gonna gross me out so bad.
Really, dude?
Yes.
It's so funny, dude. Turn it up all the way. Turn it up all the way. So yeah, this is a. Wait, no, wait. Pause it. This isn't the part. Okay, go out. Go to the first video.
Dude, what the
Dude, it's so funny, dude. And then like they eat like chili to try to make themselves.
Dude, have you ever seen that movie? Have you seen
Okay,
that?
look. He's putting air in his ass. So he's trying really hard to fart and he can't.
This dude just fucking shit on him.
Don't do that.
jaw drop.
He goes, He didn't even measure it.
Oh,
Dude,
God.
it's so fun. And then there's a point where he keeps blowing, like they put it in his ass, and then because he was using like the tube with his mouth, and then they put a bike pump and they go really fast, and he has like a stomach ache, and he's like, oh, and he can't like move and stuff because he like fucked his stomach up by like, putting air in it.
Well, yeah.
Oh
I
my
would
god,
think
dude,
so.
it's so funny. They have one like who could stay up the longest, and they stay up for like days. It's fucking funny. Dude. Best show ever. Best show ever. Dude, I've seen this all those. I mean, they have like 6 seasons of just insanity like that. Like they have one who can go the longest without touching the ground.
See, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's so funny. And then the guy that was farting on the stairs, he's the maniac, and he's always like cheating, and he always finds ways around the rules and stuff. It's fucking funny.
Hey, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. I'm just saying.
That's what I told my wife. I mean,
I'm trying for us.
I'm
baby.
trying for us.
Trying
Trying to get my
I
shit
cheat
together,
for
girl.
you.
for you.
You know I love you.
Because if I didn't cheat, I would beat you.
Yeah, agree. Dude, so I've been watching Vikings like you told me to, right?
Okay, yeah.
Bro,
Let's catch up on
that
Vikings.
show.
We watch it?
Oh, I watched it a few
Don't-
months ago.
You watched
God.
all of it?
All of it.
Okay, well, I'm on season 5.
I'm on season 2.
So I have like 2 seasons left.
Okay.
So-
Yeah.
So what's
I'm not going to say anything.
What's
You
crazy?
talk.
What's crazy is how like it's so okay for like the guys just to slap the fuck out of their women. Like, oh, you're
Good
talking
old
back,
days, right?
Pow! I
Yeah.
know, right? Good old days. And dude, they just slapped the shit out of them, dude.
Yeah.
And like, dude, if someone was to do that nowadays, there'd be like fucking
Oh.
million cameras
Oh
all over
my
the
God.
goddamn place.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Except
know-
if you're Dana White.
Ooh.
Yeah,
See.
fucking.
Then you get away with it.
Yeah,
But you also got to think.
No, he
Like that was the norm back then.
Yeah.
And as hard as it is, like we can say, "Oh yeah, you're right." Obviously, we don't know that.
Yeah.
So if we watch that show with our girls, oh fuck that, I wouldn't allow that. Or if I'm the king, you're my wife, but I got 20 fucking girlfriends in the other
Yeah.
room right now.
Yeah,
that,
well,
you know,
that-
I'll be back. I'm gonna go fuck 10 girls right now.
See, that's the part. That's the part where I'm at right now. Where
Ragnar.
no, Lagatha.
Yeah.
She just.
God,
told-
she's so hot.
Yeah,
no, she is,
Lagatha's
dude, she's
hot, bro.
fucking hot.
Oh
dude.
my god.
And then that,
was like, yeah.
and so Lagatha pretty much said like, "Hey, I'm not sleeping with you tonight." The dude's like, King's like, "Well, I already got prior sleeping arrangements, so you sleep by yourself, right?"
Yep.
And so he's going to smash all these other chicks, and dude, he sends these guys in there to like whoop her ass, dude. Like he beats
Oh,
the
yeah,
fuck
yeah,
out
yeah.
of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy stuff,
Yeah.
dude. And then
Yeah.
fucking Lagatha go and cuts his eye out.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's like, and then like all the like the beginning of it, there's that one episode where she's about to be raped by that one guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then they kill
yeah.
him. But
Yeah.
yeah, that was a big thing too. That was
in that
prevalent
little
back then.
barn or whatever.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah.
That show is amazing.
That show was awesome.
You know, it's based on truth, right?
Yeah.
Like Ragnar's real.
Yeah.
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
And
No,
he
it-
has sons that are famous and stuff in like Viking history and
Yeah,
stuff like that. Based on
throughout
truth.
war and all that stuff,
I did
man.
not
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah. I didn't want to look into the real history yet because I want to like watch the show first and then look into it. But Summer started looking into it before I had a chance, and then she started telling me about it.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that
it's
show-
cool, but I didn't want her to ruin it. But she ruined it.
Thanks a lot.
anyways.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
So since y'all are watching Vikings, I'm assuming you haven't watched Vikings Valhalla.
Not yet, but I'm
Okay.
going
No,
to.
is
yeah.
it good? Is
Me
it
personally, I didn't like it.
really?
Yeah.
Did Netflix ruin it?
For me,
Well,
I'm
okay,
not gonna.
What's different about it?
Is
that
it the
you
same
didn't like?
characters?
It's a prequel. No, it's nothing. It's nothing to basically do with this Vikings, with Agatha, with Ragnar. This Vikings Valhalla is a prequel, so it shows how that kingdom came to be, how
Cat to
how
cat.
all of that, cat to
cat
cat came to be, and the prior kings to that area.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
so
Besides the story, what's different about it in regards to like the show? Because I know like okay, so real quick, I watched the first season of Hunters on Amazon Prime, the one about the people that they're old Jewish, and they
yeah.
kill the Nazis,
right.
And then the second season came out, and it was just not the same because like the first season would have like a little undertone of humor,
Right.
And you know how they did like those almost comic book
Yeah.
style
Yeah.
shots and stuff.
Yeah.
The second season, none of that. It's
Yeah.
like a serious drama. And then it's not as like edgy.
I started watching Man in the High Castle. I watched it for a little while, Man in the High Castle, but I could. I
Yeah.
watched the first couple of seasons, and
Isn't
I'm
that
like,
the one about Hitler?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Where
I
if the
heard about
Nazis
it. I ain't-
won,
I ain't heard it yet.
yeah, it's like the Nazis won. It's like an alternate timeline. Like the Nazis ended up winning World War II and stuff like that. And it's like, like
We wouldn't fucking be here. Let me tell you right now.
you know what? It's like they came over to so half United States is split. Japan owns it, the other half Germany owns it, and there's like a down the middle. There's like a no man's land kind of like, and everybody's trying to get there. You know, trying to stay in no man's land. But it's kind of like I watched it a little bit, then like I got you get watch a show and grow old of it. And like man, it's the same shit over and over.
Yeah,
and over
it
again.
got tiring.
There was a lot of repetition. I was kind of, you know what, I'm done with this shit.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. I don't know if I couldn't get behind the whole sci-fi thing.
Yes.
Like it's cool that it has like a sci-fi idea to it, but it was almost too much.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's too much though, but even to this day, like me, I'm a little nerd when it comes to that, and I love history. But even to this day, nothing can touch German ingenuity, German technology, science, everything. We cannot touch it.
That's
Yeah,
why-
they figured out the airplane when they had the propeller going in the front to make the machine gun shoot when the propeller wasn't going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like to shoot from the front and stuff like
That's
that.
why we bought an Audi.
Hell yeah, dude.
But like even all the movies, you see it. It's always the Nazis and the Germans have these crazy, I don't know, time machine or something. It's like
Well, they don't have the restrictions that we have either.
Are we about to get into the conspiracies?
don't take me down that road.
Dun, dun,
Shit.
dun.
Don't take me down that road.
The only conspiracy theory I have
Do we need to
now,
go red room before we start?
drop the red room,
All right,
activate
all right.
red room.
All right, and y'all didn't even know we were gone. Mr. Rick took a pee break, everything. So we went red room because we want to talk some juicy conspiracies real quick. We were talking about Nazis.
Yes.
If you ask me, I don't think the Nazis lost the war. I think Germany lost the war, and I think that a lot of them escaped, which that's kind of just common knowledge now. A lot of them escaped and went to South America.
Yeah,
went to
'cause
Argentina.
Yeah, because in the mountains, there's a whole bunch of even to this day, there's pure Germans.
Yeah.
That's what they think Hitler. Because you know what? I don't think Hitler was that big of a pussy to kill himself. Like, he was too smart to do it.
Well, they say people like that, narcissist, sociopath, like they don't want to kill themselves.
Yeah,
that's like the last thing they want to do.
Yeah, they're. I'm a lot better than you. You are beneath me. Why am I gonna give? I know you don't like me. Why am I gonna give you that satisfaction?
Right.
Of me
Yeah.
putting a barrel in my mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I think that they escaped, and it wouldn't be surprising if that's the influence you're seeing now.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, how genius of it is, we're the real Nazis. Let's get everybody to call the people that we're trying to take power from Nazis. Right?
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
it's
Exactly.
genius. It's genius idea. And it's just like the agenda, the woke agenda, the liberal agenda.
Fuck
It's
'em.
just, that's true Nazi, like that's true socialism. That's
It is.
true fascism. That's
And they don't fucking.
They
They
don't-
don't understand
yeah.
that. I'm fighting for freedom of speech. Oh, you said something I don't like. Fuck you. Cancel you.
Yeah.
They
The whole cancer
They're
culture is
stupid.
bullshit, dude.
plain and simple. If you support any part of that, you are a fucking idiot.
yeah. And we know with Project Paperclip, America and Russia basically had like a draft of the best Nazi scientists and
Yeah.
engineers. And we have, Warner von Braun, and then the guy that used to head L. Ron Hubbard, Warner von Braun, and somebody, and Walt Disney. They're the ones that started NASA.
Yeah.
So it's just weird to think that like these Nazis kind of America willingly allowed Nazis to infiltrate our systems in politics, engineering, science,
Well,
all the way
because-
down to NASA.
Because it made us better.
Right.
I don't have the technology. I have you.
Yeah.
You build my technology here on my soil, so it's mine.
Yeah, we get the credit
Does
for
it.
that make sense?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. I don't have the technology.
And
I
that's
got
what-
you from, like you said, Germany, Argentina, wherever. So
Well, that's why they held so many hostages and they made ransom. Hey, I won't kill you, but you're gonna come and work in our labs.
Yeah.
exactly.
You know.
And what's crazy is crazy to think too is you think that with that in mind, knowing that that's true, it's not like some crazy conspiracy. Project Paperclip's a real thing. Warner von Braun, blah blah. Why wouldn't they continue to push an agenda? Why wouldn't they continue to like sway our politics, sway our governments in ways and do things like, so why not to this day would there not be like real Nazis still from like a World War II era that are like trying to rip our country apart?
Yeah.
And it's kind of working. Like,
Yeah.
what if that's the source of all of this, is that this is like some Fourth Reich that's like the final Reich, and then
Yeah.
they've been working on this for years.
I mean, there's a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
It's I don't know. It's like that. What is that movie? Red Dawn.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You know.
That's almost like, if you jump a little bit into the future, that's almost where we're headed right now.
I mean,
Right.
it's not. It's,
All joking to the side, it really is.
Like I'm about to say, it's possible. You know, look at everything. Like where everybody's so worried about China and Russia. You know, but like realistically, if they wanted to come invade, they could. Like they're big enough to invade and actually make a difference.
The whole thing right now that's freaking me out is this whole our dollar our dollar's no longer the monetary system
Of
used
the
in
world.
trading and
Yeah.
world, which it's funny because you have all these other big superpower countries where their currency never has been that, and they're just like used to it. So it's kind of like funny because we're all worried about it because we're used to ours being it. But I don't know exactly what that's going to change because I'm no expert in economics or anything like that.
Yeah.
But from my understanding is it's going to make inflation rise because our money is not backed by anything.
It used to be backed by gold.
It's worth less.
It's-
That's
yeah,
the thing. So that's why you say you more or less you go to like an Asian country, say this Red Bull costs 50,000 won, which is equivalent to, $3 or $4 over here. Mm-hmm. So that's what it's going to do. It's going to drop the value of it. If
Yeah.
I have, if this Monster can is a piece of gold and y'all don't have a piece of gold, this is worth a lot more value. But
Yeah.
if all y'all have gold, it's not that valuable no more.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I don't
you're
want
not
you
going
like
to give me
this.
you're not going to give me $500 for that. You'll give me $50 for it.
Yeah.
So it's the value. That's the scary part of it.
Yeah, and now Saudi Arabia is no longer. So Saudi Arabia owns a lot of our debt.
Yeah.
And they back a lot of our money had a backing or even had some type of thing behind it because of the petrodollar.
Yeah.
And Saudi Arabia helped prop it up. But now Saudi Arabia is doing more work with Russia and more work with China. And
They might not back us anymore.
no, they're not. And they needed us for their protection for a military. And now they don't need it anymore.
Yeah.
Because they got Russia and China.
Yeah, even Iran. They're even working with Iran. And now I think it's called BRICS, which is funny because your nickname. It's called like BRICS nations, which is Mexico's one of them. And basically now Russia and Mexico have an agreement now where they're going to start trading with each other. So all these like countries that basically our politics and our government and stuff, like all these third world countries like Africa, like we have all these sanctions on them, and that's why they became third world countries. So now they're going to start trading with those countries, and they're going to start like paying them right for their resources and stuff. That's what like Putin and Xi Jinping said. And it's weird because what they're doing, what China and Russia are doing, Putin and them, like it's really not bad per se. It makes sense for them to do that for their countries.
For them, yes.
It makes
it's
sense.
just horrible for us because that like you said, okay, if you're a third world country, but now you have all these resources, sooner or later, you're not going to be a third world country.
Yep.
Our dollar my dollar is not worth $1 anymore.
No.
Yeah.
My dollar is worth 75 cents. So that is what's going to create, and massive inflation. Companies cannot afford to pay people. What's going to happen? You're going to get cut. Government ain't exactly going to give you money anymore because we gave all our fucking money away. And so now that's what's going to turn us into a third world country.
Yeah.
Which is what everybody wants because we're no longer the powerhouse anymore.
Yeah.
Because of this fucking administration.
It's crazy how much has changed.
No one's scared of us anymore.
Dude,
No. And it's just slowly, we talk about World War III all the time.
All the time.
And I mean, it just feels like it's just edging there closer and closer.
It's inevitable.
We spoke about it on here. America is who's behind. Like even Donald Trump said it on Tucker Carlson the other night that we were probably the ones responsible for the Nord Stream pipeline explosion.
Yeah.
So we blew up that pipeline. We are fucking our alliances over by doing that. Our allies are getting screwed over because we're destroying their sources for natural resource, like their source for natural resource. It's crazy. It's crazy that like just completely severing ties with countries that we're supposed to be teams with and stuff.
But it's still, I think it's the administration doing everything right now. I wholeheartedly believe that is their plan. That's their plan to pretty much put us into a socialist, like
one world government type thing.
I feel like that's their plan. That's their angle, and they're not gonna be happy to get to that angle. And I guess all these dumbasses who finally voted for this fuck to put them in there, they're finally realizing, oh my god, well, I think we messed up, guys. And well, they're already 3 years in, 3 years, 2 years in, 3 years in, and they're
2 years,
and they're talking, oh, we need to get him out of there. Well, what happened to all that shit we were told y'all a long time ago?
That
like
shit's
2 years
run
ago.
by all those
Probably a
crooked
fucking
motherfuckers.
clone.
Yeah,
By now, that guy, he's
don't
so fucking...
get me wrong. It's not even fucking him. I wouldn't piss on him if he was on fire, nor anybody else in that administration. But he's not running shit.
I think Kamala Harris
Joe
is actually
Biden
running everything.
and dude, not even that bitch too. She's fucking psycho as well. But
well,
I said, we're in the fucking red room. Somebody is behind the curtain.
And you're not gonna know who they are.
It ain't him, and it ain't that bitch.
If you know the name, that's not who it is.
I still think the Clintons have something to do with it too. The Clintons,
100%.
They're all in bed with each other.
100%.
Yeah. Oh, you know, the Bushes, the Clintons, Obama, like all of this isn't for me, you know, most of we're in a red room, so it sounds like we're Republican, but it's not a Democrat Republican thing.
No.
It's not.
Now, in my opinion, now it is literally good versus evil.
It is.
It really is.
Yeah.
You know,
it feels like there's a legit like spiritual battle taking place.
It is, dude.
They legit segregated everybody. It's like, you know what? You voted blue, I voted red. Okay, cool, whatever. But now, fuck you, motherfucker. You voted blue. You're the reason why this and that.
Yeah.
Now it's like all of a sudden I want to kill you when a few years ago, fuck it. We just have different point of views.
Fuck it. Good game. It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. But now they're legit red versus blue, straight versus gay, white versus the world. If you're white, you are a piece of shit.
Oh, dude, you're automatically racist, dude.
Yeah,
you're automatically
racist. Blah, blah, blah.
Hi, congratulations,
Dylan.
fucking Dylan, you fucking racist bitch.
That's what I always wanted to be, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, what is your goal in life? To be a racist bitch, dude.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of spiritual battles, did you see that shit that happened in Brazil?
yes.
dude, they had. So did you see it, Dylan? In Brazil,
Pull it up real fast. Virgin Mary statue catches on fire.
No, not even that. So they had in Brazil. Hey Dylan,
parade, as they always
Dylan,
do.
in Brazil they had a parade mocking Jesus.
Yeah.
They had a guy dressed up as Jesus, and they were whipping him, and he was dressed like the devil,
and a bunch of devils dancing around him, like whipping him and shit like that.
Look up Brazil devil parade. There you go. And dude,
Click that first link right there.
So that next day,
Just turn the volume down.
the next day they had like mudslides, landslides,
And
fucking floods.
wasn't it like I forgot, a lightning strike or something hit that statue?
Yeah, it hit the Virgin Mary statue. Yeah,
that famous Brazilian statue.
Yeah, dude. So they're doing
Is
everything.
that Bruno Mars?
No, so
What is Bruno Mars a demon?
Yeah.
yeah, he's trying to mock like Michael Jackson, but if you scroll through it, it's like he's in hell, and they have all these floats and everything like that are devils and stuff like that, dude, and demons, and they're sitting here mocking God.
Yeah.
And like I said, that next day, dude, they had a whole bunch of shit go on. It was like all types of like natural disasters.
Just like,
dude.
natural occurrences.
Yeah.
And, dude, it's right in front of our faces. You watch the fucking VMAs or the little People's Choice Awards. You got motherfuckers dressing up as devils with fire all around.
Did you say Little People's Choice Awards?
No, People's Choice. Literally, the People's Choice Awards.
I thought you said Little
The midgets have choice words.
They have them too. Wow.
And yeah, they have an
They give
upside
awards for
down
the tallest
cross in the
one?
background or something like that.
Yeah.
They're all, it's in front of your fucking face, dude.
Those
Like,
performances now, they're almost so played out. It's almost like
yeah,
because it's so much now.
It's so much.
Stupid. It's like
man. I
But
mean,
you know the fucked up is like the thing is that they're not even giving like our kids like your daughter. She's what, 6? She's 6, right? So she's 6, and like look at this shit, dude. Like your daughter, she's 6. My daughter, my son, he's 4. He just turned 4, and they're going into school and they're teaching all this bullshit. Like they're not giving them a chance to be themselves.
Yeah.
They're not giving them a chance to have their own opinion, and they're not giving. They're trying to funnel this shit down their throat.
Anthony, he's not a little boy no more. He's a trans boy. He needs to.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to identify himself.
Well, like,
shit like that. Dude.
Like we told
it's
you,
disgusting.
like
That's spiritual warfare.
Yes, it is
spiritual warfare.
disgusting.
like we told you on the hospital, when they came in and asked, and they were like, okay, what's his gender? Is it boy?
They asked y'all that?
They asked us what his gender was.
No.
What, yes.
See, I wouldn't even fucking answer that. What the fuck does he look like?
Crazy.
Natalie and I looked at each other. We're like, is this bitch being fucking serious right now? You see all this fucking blue in the room?
Yeah, dude.
You see the fucking dick between his legs? Like, you're gonna ask me? But they have a thing on there where you can wait till he's 18 for him to decide.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
It is. They give
And
too
that's 4
much
years
power
ago,
to
dude.
these fucking
Imagine
idiots, bro.
Imagine now.
There's nothing wrong with somebody. I always say this: if you want to identify as a piece of bread, I don't care.
I don't give a fuck.
care. But you don't need to put it like where as soon as like it's just like the normalization of something that isn't even that common.
Yeah,
It's weird. It's like
it is
trying to normalize something that's
It's
just not.
it's not fucking normal, dude. And I'll tell you straight up, you're not right in the fucking head if you're, he, her, blah blah blah. All this, it's all in your profiles. It's everywhere you turn. And the thing is with me, I don't care. Don't shove it down my throat.
Yeah.
I don't care. But if you're the class that all inclusive and you love everybody, but all of a sudden, oh, you want to identify Anthony as a little boy. He doesn't know what he is. He needs to find out himself. The motherfucker's 5 years old.
Well, that's what
he doesn't know.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what Natalie told you. Natalie told you we went to the doctor's office, and the doctor asked him a question. He was like three. I think he was 3, and they said, "What is he?" And I was like, "What's your name?" And he said, "Anthony." And he said, "What are you?" He says. And I was like, he's a boy. He's like, no, I'm sorry. I have to answer. I have to ask him these questions. It's a question I have to ask
you.
him.
The fuck you don't.
I swear
That's
to God,
my
dude,
kid.
I swear to God, dude. He said, well, he's like, well, are you a boy or a girl? He said, no, me boy, like daddy. And she's like, okay. And she wrote it down on this tablet. Wrote it down. He said he's a boy.
And what doctor? What hospital?
It was UTMB. A UTMB
Wow.
doctor is his primary care doctor. And
might want to find a new doctor.
and they asked
that's
him.
crazy.
They asked him what he was, and then he said, "Me a boy, like
all
daddy."
that COVID shit drove me nuts. Whenever we would take Emery to the doctor, and I mean, all over the rooms and the posters, it's like, get the shot, get the shot, get the shot, and you're like, no man.
Yeah,
And
why?
it's crazy because like before, if they had offered the flu shot, I'd be like, oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, no, because I
I'm
don't
not-
trust that you're
I'm
gonna
not-
put
exactly.
I don't know
There's
what
no
the-
such thing
yeah.
as the flu anymore.
Yeah,
dude.
now it's like I don't know.
Everything's
what the
COVID,
fuck.
dude.
Yeah, everything
So
is.
Natalie had a cough. Natalie had a cough a couple weeks ago, and she couldn't shake this cough for a week. She went and made a doctor's appointment, and all of a sudden she came back a real red urgent letter email. You have COVID-like symptoms. You have COVID. Please quarantine.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's all- they
you have
make
a
it all-
fucking cough. You just have a fucking cough. It's like a smoker's cough. She couldn't get rid of.
Yeah.
Next day, gone.
I'm so proud to say that whole time I never got a test.
No.
And I never knew if I even had it or not. I got sick a couple times. Would have assumed it was that, or or whatever it was. It was just the flu, and they were calling it something new. Whatever you think it was, definitely had something. But yeah, never got tested.
No.
It started in March of 2020. By May, late May, I was already rolling again, doing jiu-jitsu, not wearing a mask, and already knew. But I'm not gonna lie, that first month, they had me.
Oh,
they had
yeah.
me, bro. I did
Yeah.
not see the angle.
Yeah.
Like, because I've been involved and interested in like this conspiracy stuff since I was like the thing that really propelled me into it was the summer of going into 9th grade, so 8th grade to 9th grade. I spent like that whole summer researching like the truth behind 9/11, and so since then I've kind of just like I always try to see whatever the media is telling you, you can think the exact opposite is probably the truth.
Yeah, exactly.
But I just did not see the angle. I didn't see that they were going to use it to an advantage at like the way that they did. It was crazy to see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, at first, those first 2 weeks, bro, I was in there. I was in the one wearing the gloves.
Yep.
And
dude, I was the same way. I swear to God, I would go to the grocery store. I was like, you got to wear a mask, protect it. Fine. I don't want anybody to get sick. I don't want you to get sick. So everywhere I went, I wore a mask. Obviously, you had to. You couldn't step out your fucking door without wearing a mask.
Yep.
But if I saw someone without a mask, just internally, I would actually get pissed off.
Really?
Like, yeah. And I'd be like, this motherfucker here.
Wow.
But then, shit started getting crazy. And then I started noticing, you're just trying to fucking control people. Like, this ain't about health. This ain't about being safe. It has nothing whatsoever
Yeah.
to do with that.
Yeah.
You know,
All they were
And-
doing, they were just flexing their muscles. Okay, we got them all to wear a mask, and we got them to stay home. Let's see if they can get the shot.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Everybody
let's
pushing,
see the
pushing,
next
So
pushing.
now it's
Yeah.
like, oh, excuse me, do you have a mask? No, I don't. We have some. No, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I'm fine.
I was
So-
the dude wearing it under my nose.
Well,
Okay, see?
well, they
That was me.
actually did studies on the mask. Actually, made it worse.
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
mask were
because
it was worse.
it's there.
The
It's still-
bacteria would, like,
it
hold
still
them.
seeps in, but it still holds it, just
Yeah.
how you said. And dude, I would go to the grocery store. If I bought, obviously, I'd go to the grocery and buy things. When I brought it home, I would spray down
Yeah, I did that
every
too.
item with Lysol.
Yeah. The
And
first
then
2 weeks.
First thing I did, strip down, take a shower, get those clothes off of me, throw those right in the washer.
Bro, I was thinking, like, doing stuff like that. I was
Yeah.
thinking, this is my life now. This
Yeah.
is insane. Like,
This-
this is a fucking movie.
Exactly. I
It's so
touch
scary.
anything. I touch anything. Oh, got to do hand sanitizer. You know, do I have gloves with me? Or it was
See-
crazy. I looked like a fucking
See,
idiot.
what was fucked up is that's where Anthony was brought up in. Anthony,
It- that's the
Anthony,
normal.
Anthony knows no better. So if you look at if you walk into a store, Anthony sees a hand sanitizer. That's the first thing he goes and touches.
Yeah.
Hand sanitizer. Oh, me want some. Me want some. But he doesn't know any better because that's what everybody taught him when he was growing up, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4 years,
Yeah.
2, 3 years old. All he knows is that okay, you see a hand sanitizer, go and grab it because you need some on your hands.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I like that topic of the spiritual warfare because it's like the trans stuff, like the story time and all that stuff like that. Like that's spiritual. It literally because they're attacking you and like they're making you question, every, it's
If-
just like
If you see all these videos about people preaching on the street and stuff,
Yeah.
who's around them and who's harassing them?
Yeah, that is true.
Trans motherfuckers and fucking gays.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't have a problem with them.
they're gonna
but
take
the-
that one little clip and
Yeah, you know.
Look at this professional fire car.
Exactly.
Fucking gays.
And dude, I have gay friends. They are
Yeah.
cool as hell. I have
Yeah.
no problem with them. But I have a problem with those type.
where they're trying to put a shit to
Yeah.
the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's where you
got-
draw the line.
Exactly. Like, what is your infatuation with kids, bro?
Yeah, because
and
you just got to
look-
start them young.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
know that you indoctrinate them young, and
dude, they're
Plant,
sponges.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
once you plant that seed and they know that seed's planted in there pretty deep. Okay, well,
Exactly.
we got one of them already. We got
Yeah.
1 out of 3. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
and
so
you like imagine that, like if this is a spiritual battle, some type of energy battle, something like that that's taking place. Imagine what happened when everybody or a lot of people on a mass scale were scared, like how you and me were.
yeah.
You know, spraying stuff. Did you do that too? How were you? You never got in.
I know,
Okay.
dude.
Dylan's like, "You're a pussy."
Yeah.
I got told Rick was like that, and I was like, man, I don't give a fuck about this shit, man. Like,
Yeah,
fuck this.
Like, imagine that though. How many people did act like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it has
are
to do
still
something.
acting like
it
that.
has to do something to like the energy in
It
the
does.
world. You
oh,
know,
dude,
it has to change.
there's a giant shift that happened in those that era time, a year, 2 year span. There was a giant shift that everybody can feel.
It
I-
segregated everybody,
Yeah.
dude. Like, you know,
Look,
Omar, are you vaccinated? No.
No.
You know what? I don't feel comfortable with you coming to my house no
Yeah,
more.
family,
So
yeah.
yeah, or you know, hey JP, we're cool, whatever. Are you vaccinated? No. I don't think you can come to my wedding. I don't
Yeah.
feel comfortable with it. So you and your wife can stay home.
And it was probably a gay
Shit
wedding
like
too, so
that.
I don't want to go anyway.
Yeah,
Fact.
you know, shit like that, dude. It's you're separating families.
Yeah.
Families. So
And that's the thing. That's what this dad noise is, bro. Like being dads in this world is crazy. Like we were talking earlier before the show started. It was like you don't want another one. The majority part of me is that I just don't see where this world's heading. That's the
Exactly.
main reason why I don't want another kid,
See,
which
the-
sucks.
The one,
Yeah.
I do. That's what scares me, right? It scares me that there's a world that we're going into that is unknown, you know. But if we're there, I don't want to leave Anthony by himself with no one he can't count on.
Yeah.
And that's my angle looking at it. I want Anthony to be able to turn to somebody and say, "Hey, bro, hey, sis, there's some fucked up shit going on. We need to come together now. I need you. Mom
Yeah.
and dad aren't here. You know, a lot of people aren't here right now, so we need to be together. I don't want. I look at it as I don't want to leave him alone. You
Yeah.
know, like for instance, look at you. You know, you have a big family, but you're alone at some point.
Yeah,
in
I don't
time.
have any.
Yeah. So you.
I don't have any relationship. I
Yeah.
have 4 siblings and no relationship.
And you're
with any of
alone.
them.
Really?
And you're alone.
Yeah.
But I want like you know how me and my brother. Y'all all know how me and my brother are. Me and my brother, we're tight.
Yeah.
We call each other.
You are brothers.
And
Yeah.
so that's what I want. But that's what my dad drove in us. You know, hey, no one's gonna be here when you need help, like your brother.
Yeah.
No one's gonna be
Like
here
your
for you,
family.
like your family, right?
Yeah.
And that's what we grew up on. And to this day, we call him. My brother calls me 2-3 times. I call him 2-3 times. But that's what I want something to be for Anthony, because if something goes wrong, the first people I'm calling is Rick or Javi, and I'm like, hey, if Javi don't answer, I'm calling Rick. And
Yeah.
and by the time I'm calling the phone, Rick, hey bro, Javi's calling me, give me 1 second, or I'll click him over and we're all three talking.
Yeah.
You know, and that's just
Three-way.
like, yeah, I know, right? Big, massive.
A lot of man meat
That's
right
a lot
there.
of
Heavyweight 3-way. But it's just that's what I want for Anthony. You know, I want to drive that in him, so I know if once I die, I know I'm comfortable that, hey,
He's gonna look after the family.
He's not alone.
Yeah.
He's ready to go. He has everything that I taught him how to look after the family, like my dad taught me. So that's why I want another one.
It's funny because obviously, you know, your childhood and upbringing has like a huge change on here. My view of the world couldn't be different.
Yeah.
My view of the world is nobody's going to have your back like yourself.
Yeah.
So that's really all you need. Just because like my experience through life and my family, like I don't have like a close relationship with my family. So they're all fuckheads and shit. So it's just easier to not have those issues all the time.
Of course.
But yeah, that I wish I had that.
Yeah.
I wish I
See,
had that.
and I'm on actually both sides of the spectrum. I 100% agree with Omar, but I also 100% agree with you. You know, my thing is, for example, my grandpa passed away a few months ago, like 6 months ago. Okay. And then we had a bunch of cousins who never fucking would come around, would never talk to him. And then, they're, you know, you always hear, oh, I wish heaven had a phone or something. And I heard a video a while back, ironically enough, fucking TikTok, but it was this guy ranting, and it was, you know, when I fucking die, don't say, I wish heaven had a phone. You know why?
Yeah.
I got a phone right now, motherfucker, and guess what? Your name never rings on it.
Yeah.
You know? So, dude, I've got literally one, maybe I can count on two hands, of people who literally check in on me.
Yeah.
Omar, he'll call me every now and then and bullshit. He knows I just got out of the hospital. So he's, in the past couple of days, he's called me a handful of times.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like you said, though, my thing is, I also can't fucking count on anybody.
Yeah, because you've been burned by people that you never thought you'd be burned by.
Family is family.
Yep.
But people are, in general, are also toxic. And
Yeah.
I am big on cutting that off.
Yes, I learned that a few years ago. I
Yeah.
had to learn that. And sometimes it's family. And it's like, it doesn't mean like just because.
But
it
majority of the time it's family. That's the fucked up thing
yes.
about it.
Yes.
Majority of the time it's family. Like you know, like what? A couple months back, I cut everybody off. I kept a handful of friends. You, Rick, and probably my brother. Well, now Dylan's coming in the circle. But like, other than that, it's just like, dude, I cut everybody off. And dude, and I'm content with life.
Yeah.
I'm content 100% with life.
And it doesn't make them a bad person. It doesn't make you a bad person. It's just like, you know, just we're at this point in our life where for some reason our whatever, our mojos or chemistry is not good. It doesn't mix. And, you know, I'm just going to go my separate ways. And, you know, that's the thing. Like my family, like it's just drug addicts, toxicity, just, I mean, the worst things you can think, you know, and criminals. And all kinds
and
of
that
stuff.
fucking sucks. But in my opinion, that's also understandable. You didn't want to go down that road. Hey, everybody else did, but for some reason you woke up or opened your eyes. You didn't want to be like that.
Yeah.
That's fucking great for you. And
Yeah.
I'm happy for you. And I know we don't know each other that well, but it's like, I'm fucking proud of you for doing
Yeah.
that.
Well, I appreciate
And
that.
the thing is, like, for example, my girl, I was raised kind of how Omar said. I've got three sisters.
Yep.
They are my babies. Those three girls are my babies, and I will kill for them.
Yeah.
And it was always my dad. You respect your fucking mom. You respect your elders. Blah blah blah. My mom, she taught me how to, you know, have the caring side and all this and that. My dad taught me how to fucking be a man. You work for your family. You're tired. You still got to go to work for your family because you got a woman to feed. She needs a roof over her head. She needs clothes on her back. Blah blah blah. Yeah, she works and everything, but I am the breadwinner. You know, she doesn't make nearly what I make, which does suck. She's a smart girl, but
She has a degree in everything that we don't have.
Yeah. You got to be like me, bro. I do a podcast for fun with like 40 listeners, and my wife's a lawyer.
yeah, dude.
True, yeah.
You got the ace in the hand. You
Yeah,
know?
I'm telling you.
We got the 8 or 9.
Yeah.
But
We're still a high card up there.
But I was dude, my family is like this, man. And when me and my girl started getting serious, obviously bring her to barbecues and this and that. My family barbecues twice a week. Hey, we're just throwing some meat on the grill. Y'all want to come over? And she was, y'all are always together. Like, don't y'all get tired of each other? I'm like, get tired of each other. I'm like, fuck no.
Yeah.
You know, this is what I grew up on.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, even if it's fucking friends, even my friends would call me, hey, what y'all doing? Y'all want to go just grab a little bite of food or something?
Yeah.
I call you every fucking weekend or every other day. You gonna go do something, get a beer?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, man. Like, I was close knit with my family. I was always taught family is family. Yes, there are those instances where you do have to cut people off.
Yep.
And my girl's family was actually like that.
Yeah.
You know, part of them, sorry, not all of them. But she was blown away by how close we are. And she loves it.
That's cool.
Yeah,
She appreciates
loves
it. Yeah.
Yes.
And that's like me too. Like when I see like my wife's family, they went through a rough patch, but they're like getting to where they're getting better again. And
Yeah.
they've always been in and out of each. Well, mainly in, but there's been like patches. But like it's good to see like people trying. It's like both sides have to try. Both parties need to
Yes.
try.
Both parties definitely.
See, that's
need
how
to
we
try.
are on my mom's family. Well, my dad's family. Well, you're on my dad's side. Everybody's real close, you know. But on my mom's side, I feel like my grandmother was a matriarch. You know, my grandmother was the glue that held the family together. And after my grandmother passed, it kind of like everybody started falling off, you know. So now realistically we hang out with one aunt and one uncle that we hang out with, and everybody else just does their own thing, which is cool. It's no big deal, right? But they also want you to go to all of their family stuff and enjoy all their family stuff. But and vice versa, when it comes to your family, hey, we're having this.
I'm busy.
Yep. Or hey, we're having lunch at XYZ place at 9:00 on Sunday night. Oh, well, the kids have a basketball game. What kind of fucking 12-year-old has a basketball game at 9:00 at night on a Sunday?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like, don't sit here and make up some bullshit excuse.
Just
play for
tell
the
me you
Lakers?
can't make
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
just
no
fucking
shit.
just tell me you don't want to come. That's all you gotta do. Don't
Yeah.
lie to me. Don't say, oh, we'll pencil us in. I'm not sure we'll be there. Just say, hey, I know we're not gonna fucking make it.
Yeah.
Don't call. Hey, leave me out of this message.
And
cool.
like, you know, not to throw shade, but it's like my girl's family is like that.
Yeah.
You know, I live right here around the corner. Well, not
Down the street.
Pasadena no more, but
Yeah.
yeah, I live right. You know where I live.
Yeah.
Over there in League City, and her family lives in fucking Humble over in Kingwood, and that's a mission.
Yeah,
just one
that's
way.
far.
That's
Yeah.
a mission.
Yeah.
So
It's about an hour.
yeah, 45 minutes to an hour just to get there.
Yeah.
And you know, they're always calling, or we're always calling them, hey, y'all want to do this, blah, blah, blah. Oh, we're busy. Oh, the kids this. Whatever, cool. Hey, you're grown-ass
life.
adults with, you know, kids. That's cool. She has younger sisters, like 13 and 10 or something like that. So they're little kids. But anytime we can't make it, you know, every time we call, you always have something going on. You're never here. You don't come see your brother and sister.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa. This is two ways. You know?
Yeah.
It's not easy for us to go up there all the time.
Yeah.
Right.
But yet, you never hear me bitching out you.
Yeah.
Because you're never here. And when me and my girl started getting serious, it kind of drove a wedge between me and her family, because I actually started standing up for her to her family.
Yeah.
And she never had anyone do that. And she didn't see that wasn't right. It was always, Mackenzie is wrong. Mackenzie is wrong. You're a bad sister. You don't come see your siblings. You're a bad daughter.
That
You never
sucks.
come visit your parents. And
But they don't see what's on the backside of
they
that hand.
they don't see, you know?
Yeah.
And they're getting better. Don't get me wrong. They're getting better. But there
Yeah.
is still times where, you know, you need to come up here more. Like,
Yeah.
why don't you come down here?
Yeah.
Fuck, at least meet me halfway. God
Yeah,
damn it.
something.
Shit.
I hated
Yeah.
that shit. That was a thing too. Like, so I had a weird childhood because I was taken away by CPS whenever I was a kid. My parents were both drug addicts and stuff, so I was taken away, and I moved in with my half sister. We shared the same dad, so I didn't really know her. I only met her like a couple of times, so it was almost like going to, like I lived with a stranger.
Yeah.
And you know, we got close over the years because she like raised me through my teenage years, and then when I got older and you know started you know being away from the family more and getting my life started, right? That was the whole thing. You never come see us, and we would try as hard as we could. They didn't live necessarily close, you know. It wasn't like super like down the street or whatever. And yeah, that was the thing. You never see us where they'll text, missing you. It's like, well, where the fuck are you?
Where are
Yeah.
you?
You're not at my house.
Yeah.
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 You know, like I don't see you come. They came to my house like a handful of times. Like it's like it's just that's part of the reason too. Shit gets old. And
Yeah,
it's like,
it gets old, man, and you see who your real friends and who your actual. There's a difference between blood relative and family. I have always said that.
Yeah,
you know,
I agree with that.
Like me and Omar, we're not blood relatives, but this motherfucker's family.
Yeah.
You know, there's been times where I call him, and when I was struggling and stuff before I got the job I have now, dude, Omar, I need $20, dog, just to get some fucking gas in my truck. Can you help me out? You know, I'll get back to you when I can.
yeah.
Fuck, motherfucker will shoot me $20. You know,
Yeah.
but I call some friends who I've known since high school, and you know, oh man, you know that. Okay, it's cool. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just
But
I was just asking.
it's not even about the money part. To me, it's not because I've done the same thing.
It's
Same
the
thing.
counting on part. I can.
Yeah.
I know I can count on you.
Yeah.
But in the same, I love Rick to death, right? I grew up with Rick, this and that. But it's the part where it's not even about the money. It's like I feel good inside knowing like, hey, I know Rick can turn to me. I know I'm a safe place for Rick. I know if Rick has something going on, I'm that guy he goes to, and that makes me feel good,
Yeah.
you know, because I know that, hey, he 100% trusts me, you know, and that's hard to find in people nowadays, man.
I know, man.
Like Rick posted on his Snapchat about a couple of months ago, stop texting somebody for 2 weeks, see if they text you back, right? And I was like, look at my phone. Motherfucker, it's been 4 days. Like, what the fuck you talking about, dude?
Yeah, you know.
Sorry, yeah.
He's like, you talking about me, bitch?
Yeah. And so, but it's true. Like I quit talking to some of my friends for going on 2 years now. And
Yeah.
I haven't heard nothing.
Haven't
from
heard
them.
nothing.
Not a peep.
You know?
But I invited him to Anthony's birthday party. Yeah, we'll be there. No show.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, all right, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
I understand. But you're gonna sit here and getting mad when it's on the other foot and I don't go to your kid's shit. But you're gonna sit here and throw shade at me because, hey, y'all don't show up either. So
Yeah.
why am I gonna waste my time, my money, my effort, my hard work that I work hard for my money, and I'm gonna go sit here and buy a $50 gift to get here to give to your kid when you won't even show up to my kid's shit.
Yeah.
I
So-
feel like the last stragglers of family you had left was killed with COVID. Like
I
the
agree with
people that you like would see every now and then, just not
they're gone.
anymore.
Yeah.
It's gone.
They're gone.
Yeah.
And that had a big thing to do with it too. The COVID thing. Like,
See, I believe COVID was a good thing, and I believe it was also a bad thing.
yeah,
Good-
those first 2 weeks where you didn't have to go to work or anything,
Beautiful.
that was nice.
Yeah.
I got
Beautiful.
a lot of
You
yard
know?
work done. Spent a lot of time with family. Started thinking about stop watching sports like as much, like
Oh,
as in
dude.
so involved
You
in them. and stuff.
did stuff. You weren't.
Yeah.
You didn't go to
Yeah.
work for 10, 12 hours. Come back. Fuck. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna kick my feet up and put the TV on.
Yep.
But you're home all day. I don't want to sit down and watch TV
Dude,
all day.
it was
like
a
you
fu-
said.
it
I'm
was-
gonna do stuff.
It was a full family reset.
It was.
It just
It
hit
really
a
was.
reset, dude. And I was telling, like I said the last time, COVID brought out a lot of talents that people didn't know they had.
Yep.
You know,
a lot
like-
of entrepreneurs.
Like, look
A
at all
lot.
look at all these LLCs open up. Look at all these businesses open up. The market's saturated with chefs. The market's saturated with DIY projects doers, home renovation doers, and they got this chance of a year off to perfect and hone in on their one ability. Now they're their own boss. You know what they didn't have a push to do. It finally, the COVID gave them a kick to say, you know what, fucker, hey, you're off now, buddy. You don't got a job.
Yeah.
You're getting this $600-700 a month extra. Do it. Chase your
Yeah.
dream.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
And that's what Natalie did. Natalie quit being a police officer. She chased her dream during COVID. She always wanted to do hair and makeup, and now she works for the #2 salon in Houston, man.
Oh, yeah.
And she has her own chair in the #2 salon in Houston, and she does extensions, she does coloring. This girl's making $4,000 or $5,000 a fucking day. If not, dude, she's making my checks look like her. My checks are her fucking taxes, and I don't make the bullshit money. Like and dude, and from being a detective to being a fucking hairstylist,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
a full 180.
Complete
but,
opposite of the
but,
spectrum.
But,
Yeah.
but that was her dream, and that's what she loved doing. And like Dylan, like through COVID, look at Dylan. Dylan's a producer now, and he didn't even know he fucking knew how to produce
dude.
shit.
And he has an OnlyFans.
Yeah, and fucking big dick.
Both of those happened for me.
Yeah, and no, if it wasn't for us, Dylan would be showing his dick on the internet.
That's right.
You're welcome, Dylan. You still,
still
even
is.
though you made $6 last month, it don't mean shit. You're still,
That's all that matters.
That $6 came from me.
Yeah,
but hey,
you're still
I
a baller
support
to
you,
me.
dog.
That's it. It doesn't matter. Well, guys, we did a long show tonight.
Yeah, man.
It was fun.
Hey, man, this was fun.
It was a
Yeah,
good time.
thanks for
so,
coming on, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we'll have you back on soon. We'll do something. And do you have anything you want to? Nothing right now. It'd be cool to get you on whenever you start fighting again. Be
Hey,
able to
for
come
sure.
on and talk about the upcoming fights and stuff.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
let
So-
me heal up. Let me get back into training, and we'll definitely have a lot more to talk about.
Yeah,
fight
well,
wise.
When you're healed, we should roll. I haven't rolled in a while. It'd be fun.
I'm down, brother. I'm always
rusty,
looking for
but-
new bodies.
Yeah, it'll be fun. And then Omar, anything you feel like you want to close on?
No, I do want to thank our sponsor.
Our new sponsor.
Our new
We're going to be
sponsor.
visiting them this weekend.
Yeah, we'll be visiting this weekend. Heartbreakers Strip Club.
Yeah, we're going to
South.
be visiting it this
We'll
weekend.
be there this weekend. That's our new sponsor for the show.
They don't know it yet, but they're sponsors.
Yeah, they are sponsors. Well, we're going to be sponsoring them at least.
And the next episode when we're recording, we're going to have hot chicks on our laps the whole time.
Agreed. Dylan, what are you doing next week?
You're probably going with us. And on that note, that's it. Thanks for listening to Dad Noises. We appreciate it. If you want to check out Rick, you can find his fights on YouTube, and then you can also find Dad Noises on Instagram and on YouTube. And we are also now on Rumble as well. I forgot to tell you,
yeah,
we're on
baby.
Rumble now too. So make sure you go find us. We got to go to Rumble because we're not big enough yet to get kicked off YouTube, but we're gonna get kicked off
we're
YouTube
gonna get
eventually.
kicked.
So might as well start putting
We
stuff
got,
on Rumble.
we got to make a foothold in YouTube to get kicked
Yeah,
off.
Yeah,
You know?
it's gonna happen because I don't want to say this like before every show or whatever, but we're fucking around on here. A lot of this shit we're saying is just stupid shit. We're joking. We're
Our own
drinking
opinion.
energy drinks right now, but usually I'm drinking something.
It's
whatever.
9 o'clock at night, and we just drank Monsters and Red Bulls.
Yeah, so we're all hyped up and but yeah, this it's fun, right? This
Yeah.
is just for fun. So keep that in mind. I feel like we've said some crazy shit on here. So not just tonight. Like tonight's been actually a pretty chill show
general.
compared to, but in general, it's been pretty bad. So let's keep that in mind. But thanks for listening. We appreciate it. And yeah, just follow, like, subscribe, do whatever you want. Play with yourself while you're listening. It doesn't matter to me. Just as long as you're listening. Peace.
Peace.